Alrighty, hopefully this works. We'll see. Let's do this and come on. No? You don't want to let me move you around? Whew, that's on tight. Ouch. Trying to, let's see. Lefty loosey. My goodness. My microphone is, not letting me adjust it. Wow, that's crazy. I know, a wild Malthazar has appeared. I will move to the gameplay in just a moment. Well, I guess I literally can't adjust my microphone. Wild. So I use a Blue Yeti. And this little thing right here. Oh, it moved. Wait, nope. There we go. Ha. Whew. I must have, screwed that on with, superhuman strength last time. Good gracious. Alright. Now if there's a way to enable chat. So in a sad turn of events, there's been an update to my second screen. This one, in its software. And so my second screen doesn't actually work with my computer anymore. For that matter, half of my streaming stuff doesn't work with my computer anymore, as I have learned today, because they have updated their drivers and stuff. So what I need to do is figure out how to make it so that chat pops out, and then I can maybe add chat as a secondary window to the stream, because otherwise I can't see chat. So let's see. If I go to Chrome, I tried to install drivers, did not work. And here I should be able to pop out chat. And then if I make this its own separate window, and then I do this and add this to the game. But that moves the game over. And then that's probably going to mess with what you guys see, right? Well, what if I put that there? Does this still mess with how you guys can see my screen? I'm guessing so. Right? Is it blocking some of my screen if I keep the chat here? Thank you. Yes, it is my birthday today. That is very true. Inbox, what do you have to say that I am missing? Enhanced gem animation. Cool. So I have some really fun stuff for you guys today. I wish there was a way I could, a bit. Okay. So what if I do this? I'm going to exit out of that there. And just for today, I know it's kind of weird, but I'm going to toggle back and forth a little bit so that I can see chat and see the game. But basically, my second screen just doesn't work anymore. And I have no way of plugging it in because it says that my drivers don't work. And apparently their website doesn't have drivers for it for Mac. And I use a Mac. So I have, I think, literally no way of plugging my second screen in. I have actually one other hope. One singular hope. But I'm going to guess that it's probably not going to work for me. Nope. No other hopes. Oh well. Well, cool stuff. Let's do this. So if you're a Puzzle Quest player, which I imagine you all are, you're very aware that Strixhaven has arrived in Puzzle Quest, for which I am so excited. I hope you guys are too. This set is really cool. I would say that this is one of the top 4 sets that has entered Puzzle Quest, just from my early testing. There's just so many good cards to play with that it's definitely one of the best sets. So if you're curious, I think the best sets in Puzzle Quest are the 2 Ravnica sets, Ikoria, and now Strixhaven. And so you'll notice a theme in all of those. They're all the multicolored sets because it just means that you have a lot of stuff that you can do. And you'll also might notice in the collection of cards that I have that there are some very special critters here. We've got Belladros here. We've got Tanazir here. You'll see that I have absolutely no experience on them. We've got Velomachus here. We've got Shadrix here. And we've also got Galazeth. So I woke up this morning to a super amazing birthday present from Octagon in my inbox. And it included the dragons and some packs. I got some new cards, which is really cool, so I can share those on stream. I am not allowed to play the dragons in any event. So when I showcase the dragons, it has to be in story mode. I am not allowed to use the dragons in any events, which is fair. I agree with that. I shouldn't be able to use those to give myself an advantage before any other player has access to them. But nonetheless, if you're on the stream today, you're going to get to see all 5 of the new Elder Dragons at work, and you're going to see how I'll build around them a little bit, which is, I mean, I think that's super exciting. I've been so excited to share this with you guys today. So you get to see that. I'm going to play with Professor Onyx, so we have a new Planeswalker. So I'll share a little bit about what I think of her. No, not a Johnny. You're garbage. Onyx, on the other hand, not garbage. If it'll let me. Nope. Yep. So I'll share a little bit of Professor Onyx. She's phenomenal. I've already got her at level 60, which is coincidentally where you're actually going to want to have her at. And then I've got a bunch of Strixhaven cards to showcase and give you an idea for how some of our new mechanics work and some of our new cards and all that good stuff. So I'm going to swap on over to chat really fast. I want to see what you guys have to say, what you guys want to see first. I am going to be hopping in the training grounds first, since the training grounds is only active for another 50 minutes. So I do want to go ahead and showcase some gameplay with the new Strixhaven cards before I move over to the dragons, like showcase non-exclusives before moving to exclusives. But you will get to see them. It will happen. So let's see. I'm just going ahead and checking chat. So yeah, Hellspells, my wife asked me, like, what do you want to do for your birthday? And I was like, I want to have, like, no obligations to do anything. I just want to, like, chill. And so one of my no obligation chill things is streaming. I absolutely love streaming. It's a lot of fun. I like doing it. Have you got to mess with Malcolm yet? I haven't gotten to mess with Malcolm yet. I don't have any masterpieces for the new set, actually. So, yeah. This Elder Dragons are the Sons of Bolas. I actually don't know story-wise who they are, but yeah, I know. Look at this old man. Thank you, Jacob. I am not that old, but definitely old. All right, cool. Let's get into some gameplay, and I'll just tweak back and forth to check things out with you all. So the first thing that I wanted to show you all is just how good the new mechanics are. So if you haven't had a chance to play with them yet, they're pretty wacky. I've been playing quite a bit with them between the different game modes. The deck that I've been playing with right now was I just wanted to test out some of the new cards. But the thing that I want to show you all first are these things called pests. I don't know if any of you have had a chance to play with pests yet, but good freaking gracious, are pests ridiculous. So let's go into what pests are. If you haven't seen them yet, they're these new little supports that appear on some cards. If you want to see if you have anything that generates pests, you can go to your collection. So you just go to your cards. I'll switch over so you can see, right? So you can go to your card pool, and then you can just type in pest, right? And if you type in pest, it'll pull up different cards that have pest. I unfortunately cannot show you guys pest with Beladros right now, just because, once again, I can't throw it into a PvP event, but I will be showcasing those a little bit later in the story. But nonetheless, you can check and see which cards that have pests that you control. But for example, Sedgemoor Witch is going to be able to create 3 pests for Magecraft. So anytime you cast a spell, you're going to get 3 pests. Callous Blood Mage is going to be getting pests with Enhance. And then for other things, I've got like Tend the Pests, which I can destroy a creature and then get pests for it. Hunt the Specimens, which is actually phenomenal because this card, the Learn, you make 2 pest tokens, but then the Learn, you actually get to select pest summoning from the Learn. And so you can actually have that card make you 5 pests between the summoning and the hunt for specimens, and then another 6 pests for the Sedgemoor Witch Magecraft. So you can actually wind up getting 11 pests out, which is 22 damage a turn for using hunt for specimens. Really good card. The last few pieces that I'm using are some blue gem conversion. This is just because I wanted to try out gem conversion with this. And the final piece de resistance for the deck is Blightcaster. Blightcaster makes it so that the pests don't only serve as a way of killing your opponent, but they also serve as a way of killing your opponent's creatures. I have footage recorded for this to show you guys, like as an actual video, but we're going to throw Tezzeret in here. I'm using Tezzeret the Schemer because if you are unfamiliar with this Planeswalker, the third ability, Metallic Vengeance, creates a support that makes it so that whenever a support you control is destroyed, your opponent takes 10 damage. And all of the pests that you make, where are these little pests, have 1 shield and they can't be reinforced. So these pests die all the time. But when they die, Black Planeswalker is very good. Nissa is, I think, probably in the S tier. Onyx is Liliana, yes. Yes, the blue ribbons do mean it is exclusive. So let me know. I'm going to take a look in just a minute. If the video and audio stay out of sync, then I'll see if there's anything I can do in the software to tweak that. But let's take a look. So we're using an old school Planeswalker in Tezzeret, and that's actually a pretty phenomenal start. So I'm going to start off with Urza just because, you know, oh, that's actually a pretty sweet match. I get a first turn Urza, I think. I'm going to be starting out with Urza because I want gem conversion. Gem conversion is our friend. And Ashiok, ooh, that was a mistake, Ashiok. You should get rid of blue gems, so I can't do stuff like that. Now, if you haven't played with cards with Invoke, what just happened is I drew Search for Blex. And since Search for Blex just entered my hand, I get to choose if I want Search for Blex. And you can actually press and hold down the image to see what it does. Or I could choose to get Blex Vexing Pest. Now, in this deck, I do not want Blex Vexing Pest. I want Search for Blex, so I'm going to take that one. And that's going to make it so that I can just get a bunch of pests out, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take this here nice, sweet match. I'm going to get my Witch, and I'm going to use this twice. Let's see, what do we want? We want Whirlwind of Thought to get more loyalty, and we're going to take our 3 pests for that not being invoked. And then we're going to get more pests for the Witch being out. And then I'm going to go ahead and take... Oh, this is tempting to take Pest. Tend the Pests. Just kill Urza, honestly. Or do I want Pest Summoning? I'm going to take Tend the Pests here. It costs less mana. I could actually have taken both, which could have made some sense, but... Now you're going to see Ashiok is going to start taking a bunch of damage from all the pests I have out, which turns out to be very substantial damage, and I appreciate how quick the animations go. Now, sadly, a bunch of my pests did just get popped, but honestly, that's just part of it. It's going to happen. So, all right, we've got Whirlwind of Thought. I'm able to... Perfect. I'm able to actually enhance my pests here, which is good. So if you're unfamiliar with the Enhancement Gems... the Enhancement Gems are these little flashing gems. I think that they've stated that they might change them a little bit just so that they are less stroberific, but we'll have to see how that works out. So it's kind of tempting not to do this, but I'm going to do this. I'm still going to be 1 match. Nope, I'm not going to be 1 match away. All right, I get to use my 3rd ability next turn. So next turn is going to be the end of Ashiok. Either on probably at the end of Ashiok's turn, but possibly on mine, Ashiok is going to die. So let's see. Ashiok plays that. Ashiok gets some life, and now here's where stuff gets to hit the fan. We're going to keep Search for Blex, and we're going to play our 3rd. Metallic Vengeance is now going to give me a support that makes it so that when any of my pests are destroyed, my opponent takes 10 damage, and then I'm going to take this double match. I'm just going to make as many pests as I can here. So, what's the best way of making pests? All right, well, this is going to do an immediate 10 for destroying a support. And then I'm going to tend the pests to get, what is this, 7 pests? 1, 2... It'll get there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got a whole bunch of pests down. As you see, I get to learn, and I do get to take a pest summoning from the learn. So this is pretty sweet. I'm going to take the pest summoning. It's going to enhance some more gems for me. And now Ashiok is just going to die, right? Like, if Ashiok doesn't die from all of these pests, Ashiok's going to take that landfall of 4 black right there, and it's going to destroy 5 supports and do an immediate 50 damage, I think. So, okay. Didn't take that one, but still, Ashiok's dead. Goodbye. So it's super effective. Like, it's crazy, crazy effective. And then when your pests die, you wind up gaining life too. I didn't even get the Blightcaster out that match for the removal. But yeah, I'm gonna check the comments and then I'll go into the next match. Sadly, once again, I can't have my comments and the game running concurrently. But let's see, what do you guys have to say? I ran into the death. I'm glad that you beat this. All right. So I've had this Tezzeret. Yeah, no, if you haven't used this Tezzeret, then you definitely want to. Is the audio and the video still desynchronized? Are they like being wackadoodle right now? I know that you guys were mentioning that was happening, but I'm curious if that's still happening. Also, if any of you are putting anything into like the chat for some reason, Streamlabs is not being nice, so I'm not seeing that. It's not giving me these feeds. Okay. It is. Okay. Your stream's bitrate is higher than usual. Still desynced. I wonder why that is. Let's see. It says I have an excellent connection here. What if we go to manage? What happens? No. That's a firm no. Okay. Here. Somewhere down here. Oh, I can't change the latency. That was my other guess, was trying to change the latency. I don't think it'll let me do that. So boo. Oh well. All right, let's try Tezzy again. I'm sorry for the desync. I don't know what's doing that. Ooh, this is a great start. Okay, yep. Once again, we're going to go for starting out with Urza, because Urza is kind of the best. Yeah, okay, this is going to be the best match right here. Turn 1 Urza. Let's do it. That's the way to go, right? You always want to get a turn 1 Urza if you can. Murder Investigation. I'm a little bit afraid of what that deck is going to be trying to do, as Murder Investigation is a mean card, combo-wise. But we'll see. Okay, that's sweet. We're going to start getting out some pests pretty quick-like. And you're making black matches instead of blue. You have not learned from the last match, Greg. That's okay. I'm not upset by you not having learned about that yet. So let's freeze that one down. Let's take the enhancement so that we get the bonus pests. And, ooh, what do I want here? This is a tricky call. I want all 3 of these. I'll take the life hit. Yeah, I want all 3 of those. Oops, I done goof. I was tapping my screen and I hit invoke. If you want to know what happens when you invoke a card and what it looks like, that's what it looks like. So I accidentally tapped the wrong thing, but oh no, I'm already at my 3rd ability. Judas Priest. All right, well, this is about as game over can get. So let's do this and this. Do I have a match? I do. Yep. Cool. All right. Whirlwind comes down. Beautiful. Blightcaster comes down. Beautiful draw again. The Blood Mage is going to make 2 pests. The Pest Summoning is going to make 3 pests, I think. No, 2? It was enhanced. Is this the one that makes 3? This one makes 3. Okay. So we got a bunch of pests. We're already at our 3rd ability again. Gosh, Whirlwind of Thought is ridiculous. And Daxos is doomed, is the short order moral of this story here. So, all right, yep. We get some gem matches. We are going to keep Search for Blex this time. I do not want Blex Vexing Pest. But does that even do anything for me? No. But I'll play it just because it's a free card, I suppose. Why not? And then I can do a bunch of damage to my opponent if I make the black match. Let's do this. Let's make some fabricated gems here, just so there's more things to ping our opponent with. So go ahead and take 20 for me popping 2 pests. Then let's make 2 more pests. And my hand is full, so I can't learn, sadly. But that's okay. And then, is this enough to kill Daxos? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Nope. I do not have enough pests out to kill Daxos. But that's okay. I do have... I've got 3 single mana. Yeah, okay, cool. Daxos is dead. This is going to be an immediate 30 damage. So let's use our 3rd again just to make sure it stays on the battlefield. And then let's go ahead and do this for an auto 30 to Daxos and gain some life. And then we're going to play the Witch, and Daxos dies. So, yeah. This is a new pest mechanic. If you haven't played with it, I strongly encourage you to try. There aren't that many cards that have pest, but there are enough to make it worth trying. So I'm going to go back to the cards. I'll check what you guys are saying in the chat, but I would strongly advise going ahead and trying that. Thank you, Alexa. It is try to decrease the bit rate. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if I can decrease the bit rate, right? I can edit the title, right? Yep. 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 Yeah, these are just like tags and stuff, but I don't see how I can change the bit rate on this here. So I don't think I can. The only thing I could do is potentially see, it's higher than the recommended bit rate here. How do I? I mean, I could open this widget. Let's see what it does. Open the widget. What do you do? Oh, the bit rates are on Streamlabs. It's Streamlabs. Where do we have viewer count, donation, microphone, Streamlabs, my screen, my son. Let's see, where would I find bitrate here? No. Any of these? No. Dashboard? Probably not. Nope. Oh well. This thing? Editor? No. Yeah, I don't know how to, I don't know how I would change that. The only thing I can think of is to end the stream and then restart it and try and have it do something else. Options? Am I blind? I mean, I know that I have glasses, so I obviously don't have very good vision, but I don't see an options. View your live stream in the web browser. No, I don't think it's either of those. Yeah, I don't see an options feed here. I wonder why the video and audio desynced. I guess it must be the bitrate thing, but yeah, I don't have an options feature here. Ooh, so this brings me to my next really exciting piece of news. So I got a new house, and as part of that new house, I'm gonna have like my own dedicated like recording area, and so with that I get to oh yeah, let's use this deck. This deck is foolish. I get to have like a I get to get a tower. I finally get to have a streaming computer. So ideally, not only will it be able to, stream nicely and all of that. Yeah, I know it does. I use a Mac. It's the bad news thing. So here's the thing. Okay, hold on. If you saw my video that I posted last night, Nissa Worldwaker is entering the upcoming Planeswalker vault, so you can actually start picking up Nissa Worldwaker outside of the Zendikar versus Eldrazi event, and I would strongly advise that you do this as soon as possible. Nissa Worldwaker is about to become a top 5 Planeswalker. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Most of my wins on this current training ground are with this deck right here. Yes, seriously, with this deck. All of these commons and 2 uncommons. It's absolutely ridiculous how good this Planeswalker is right now. And it also is going to highlight the next of the mechanics that I want to show off, which is Fractal. Fractal's crazy strong. So what Fractal's going to do is it's going to make these supports that are resilient, and then as they level up, they're going to give your creatures power toughness boosts when they attack. So that's super sweet. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw this in. We're probably going to be faced, because this is Platinum Training Grounds, we're probably going to be faced up against a bunch of Mythic heavy decks. But even still, you will be surprised, I think, to find out just how easily Nissa is able to hold her own against these platinum decks. Now, this is obviously one of the last things that I wanted to see for layout, because there are a lot of black-green matches, and those are not matches black-blue. But okay, that's that's one way of clearing things out. Sure, I'll take it. Whirlwind, nasty. Okay, but I'm not actually all that worried about the Ashiok playing Whirlwind, because as we're about to find out from the learn over here, I get to take this thing, Containment Breach, destroy an opposing non-land support. So I'm going to be taking this thing to get rid of their Whirlwind of Thought, because I do not want my opponent to have Whirlwind of Thought, surprisingly. And, oh, you just played a second one. That is seriously unfortunate, buddy. I mean that for sure. I'm so sorry that you did that, kind of. For you, not for me. I'm very pleased for me. And, oh my goodness, the Cascades today. Is it because it's my birthday? Is that it? Is the game just like, you know what, my dude, it's your birthday. You're going to get crazy Cascades. First ability, second ability, or wait is the question. I'm at 13 loyalty. I just don't have anything in my hand that needs mana. So let's go with wait. Let's get rid of some matches for Ashiok, get myself even more loyalty, and see what happens. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Whap, 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 whap. That thing boosts all the way up to 17 already. Oh man, this is not looking good for Ashiok. We got another square up. All right, whatever. Let's actually, how much mana am I going to get this turn? Quite a bit, actually. An insane amount of mana. So let's do this. Let's World Wake to draw 2. And then let's move Field Trip up. Let's see. Do I want to use Square Up? Probably not. Probably not. But whatever. I do want to start getting tokens down. So let's start getting some tokens down. So let's do some gem conversion. We're going to take a fractal summoning. We're going to get some forest tokens. You know what? I'm going to use Square Up next turn. That should enable me to kill Ashiok pretty well. So Square Up, what it does is it lets me change the base power toughness of one of my creatures to 4/4, and so all of these little forest tokens are going to have a base power toughness of 4/4. So instead of getting +1/+1 for each of their boosts, they're going to start getting +4/+4 for each of their boosts, which is really strong. So let's see. Yeah, this will be my best bet. Let's do our first ability this time, because I should be able to use it on back-to-back turns with the current gem layout, I'm thinking. So I popped some Enhancement Gems, but as I didn't match them, I don't know that it will actually enhance my fractal summoning. It did not. Okay. I thought that might be the case. That is too bad. But I'm going to save my last Square Up. Am I able to match any of those gems? I am not. Oh well, that's okay. I am going to take this blue match away from Ashiok, though, because Ashiok very much does not need to have that. I'm going to take another fractal summoning. I'm going to Square Up my forest tokens to make them nice and big, which means that I should kill Ashiok next turn. I'm going to do this to just get 2 more of the tokens, which gets them to 38, and my little dude should still get to like 20 power or so. 22, cool. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm hitting for 64. Oh, the pests don't quite kill Ashiok. Oh well, I get to kill Ashiok this next turn anyways. So I don't think that we got to see what else Ashiok was running apart from the come on, Dingus Khan. Apart from the Whirlwind of Thought, did we see anything else that Ashiok was running apart from Whirlwind? I don't think so. All right, so let's just do that. We're going to go ahead and boost up our forest tokens to... Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. These are all commons. I've got a 64/64. What the heck? Look at that. Oh man, that's 87 damage for basically an all-common deck. That's absurd. She's so good, guys. She's so good. You got to use Nissa. I strongly suggest much power. I want to check chat, but oh my gosh. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. It's crazy. I know, I really want the Fractal Mythic, Chris. I really want it. I don't have it yet. I haven't gotten it, but yeah, I really want it. So next week, if you don't have Nissa Worldwaker, pick her up. She's going to be 295 mana crystals. You definitely are going to want to get it. Love the pest. Yeah, Sergio, those pests are insane. Like, they're just so good. So good. And then, yeah, Field Trip. What is that card? Here, let's play one more match against a Platinum deck. Okay, here. This is a super deck, right? We're up against Garruk. Yeah, Garruk is insane. Garruk's another Planeswalker that got much better with this update because of the existence of this right here. This ability to remove our opponent's creatures. And because I am playing a not nearly as good deck probably as Garruk, I will be focusing on that card. So let's see. What match is likely to give me the best total matches? I don't know. Let's try this one. I want the loyalty for sure. That was a solid match. The reason I want loyalty is with Nissa once... Ooh, that is not good. That is very not good. But I actually can get rid of that. What am I talking about? Yeah, I can get rid of it. Oh, no, that's a land. Let's get rid of it this way. It's on a green gem, which is very much so unfortunate for my opponent. So cool. That's one way to get rid of Scophos. Get out of here. Fetch the first land. I've actually got my only land, so I'll take a Fractal Summoning here. And I'll take a Contaminated Breach in case my opponent plays a support. And of course you're going to get rid of my enhancements, but that's cool. I've got another opportunity for enhancements here. So let's see. This hopefully does not mess things up and make me lose my enhancements. It doesn't. Cool. Cool. And we're going to get a ton of mana here too. This is perfect. Perfect. Let's do it. Yeah, this Garruk does not have a huge chance here. This Garruk is in a very bad sort of place. What with me having also removal in my hand ready, and I've got a square up, which means that Nis is going to be able to start powering through things pretty soon. Ooh, that's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. That white match is going to destroy... Whatever. I'll take it. It's going to destroy my land, but it gives me so much loyalty that it gets me closer to getting more tokens down, and that's definitely going to be worth it here. Because if we can get more tokens, and perfect, we just replace the land. If we get more tokens, that's going to do just way more for us. So let's go ahead and take the white match into loyalty, which guarantees that we can use our first ability next turn. And I'm just trying to get us a little bit closer to being able to use square up. I haven't drawn that new card that lets you get a whole bunch of extra sweet goodness either. The one that's like draw 2 and then convert gems. So that would be really cool to see. That'd be really cool to see. Okay, so let's do this. Let's use our first, because that should give us a bunch of green matches, which should give us a bunch of loyalty. Yep, exactly. And then I want to wait one more turn before... Oh yeah, this is going to be so much loyalty right here. Let's do it. I want to do one more turn before square up. Cool, perfect. Because it's possible that this next turn, actually, I can use my second ability to get a whole bunch of forests, and then use square up and kill my opponent, depending on what matches become available. So, no. Well, we'll just use square up anyways here. So let's use our first ability to get 1, 2, 3, 4 more tokens. So these tokens are going to be swinging for, 48 damage, which is pretty sweet. We get to draw cards because Zimone lets you draw cards whenever you use a loyalty ability, which is especially great with Nissa Worldwaker. And let's see if we can get that ley line off, actually. It'll be... Not quite. That's okay. Not quite getting the ley line, but that's fine. This is still going to be like the end of Garruk in another turn, right? Yeah, there's nothing Garruk can do. Garruk's dead. I mean, that's a cool card, and that's going to get... Oh, that did not get you... That's unfortunate for you, bud. That's legit unfortunate for you. So let's play the Mortality Spear. Do I have a way of not destroying green gems? Nope. I don't. Okay, let's destroy the fewest possible number of green gems. So that should get me a fractal with a ton of levels. How many is it? And yeah, okay, that's it. Goodbye. Cool. So yeah, I mean, this common uncommon deck. I want to say that like I'm 15-0 in the training grounds between yesterday and today with this deck. I mean, it's not even a great deck. I mean, it is actually a pretty well constructed deck between removal and power, but it's all commons with 2 uncommons. That's it. Like There's nothing in this deck that just screams overpowered. Look at this nonsense. Look at this. What is this? Right? If you're curious about the individual cards, because you haven't seen them, Eureka Moment's one of my chase cards, draws cards and converts gems to green. We've got Infuse with Vitality, which gives our critters Berserker and Death Touch, and if they die, they come back. So just additional removal. We've gotten to see Square Up. Square Up is going to do some pretty ridiculous things by boosting our tokens. We've got Field Trip, which is going to convert gems to green, which is much goodness. We've got Leyline Invocation, which is crazy good. If you haven't tested this card yet, do so. You're able to make fractals so big with this card. Like, it's pretty easy to get like 15, 20 boosts on your fractal from this thing. Very, very much power from a common. Pilgrimage, Gingerbread Cabin, we should know. This thing for super removal. This is a phenomenal card. I love the existence of this thing. This guy, who I actually really like, honestly, because it gives me support destruction, which is cool. It definitely costs way more mana than I want it to. And then Zimone, who's actually phenomenal with Nissa for the extra card draw. So, really easy peasy deck. Let's go ahead and jump to another deck, but before I do that, I want to go ahead and check in with chat again. See how you all are doing. Is the new Rowan Vanguard worth going after? If you guys are wondering what is the new Rowan Vanguard, let's go ahead and check it out. I think that's the one that lowers the cost of spells by 2, right? Wait, I went too far. No, I didn't. I just have so many packs, guys. It's VIP from Kaldheim. All right, here we are. So, if you don't invoke this, this is going to make it so that... Oh, wait, I have to go back here. If you don't invoke this thing, it's going to make it so that when you draw a spell, that spell's cost is reduced by 2. So between this and things like Elsha of the Infinite or Song of Creation, you can go like sort of pseudo-infinite. So you can do some pretty nasty things with this. This is a really powerful Vanguard. It's probably one of the more powerful Vanguards they've ever made, just because of how this ability works. That said, I don't think it's... I wouldn't say it's chase-worthy, because it's not strong enough that you would want to use it in like a lot of decks. It requires a very specific deck. It does have 2 other abilities to do damage based on the number of cards in your hand, and then to copy each non-copy spell in your hand and give them half their mana. So solid abilities. All the abilities are very good. But it's just that these are non-dupes, right? They are dupes. If they were guaranteed non-duplicate, if you could just pay 480 mana jewels and get all of the rare Vanguards, then I'd say, yeah, go for it. But just because you're going to have to just keep shooting and shooting and shooting for a possible dupe, I would not spend your mana jewels on those ones. You'll see that I wound up getting some of the mythics. I really want to test out Dak Faden, because this second ability here to discard a card, draw cards, and give them mana for each of this thing's shields could be pretty disgusting. That basically could just turn into, like, every turn, draw 2 cards and give them full mana. And then I was also really interested to see what Kasmina would learn from her first ability, along with activating Vanguard abilities for fractal tokens. And then finally, Professor Onyx was the one that I actually really wanted for the +1 for destroying the top 3 cards of your library. And for her learn, you actually get a removal spell. So you get to kill a creature when you use her first ability, which is really good. So, yeah, if any of you guys were wondering, I have a lot of packs. I have a lot of packs. I even have all of the gifted elite packs. I haven't opened any of them because I have everything in those packs. So there's nothing I can do with them. I kind of wish that there was a way that I could give packs to you guys. If there was, I totally would, because I don't need the booster crafting orbs. I can't do anything with them. So, yeah, none of these packs can give me anything that I don't already have. Unless they wind up throwing Vanguards in. That would be pretty cool. All right. What other questions did people have for me? Yeah, it's a great deck for free-to-play players. And it's a great deck just for people who have who've gotten some of the commons and uncommons from the new set. You can compete all the way through Platinum, as you just saw with that deck. So I'm sorry. Yeah, I try not to go to my pack collection too often because I know that it makes people sad. So I'm gonna show off one more thing, and then I'm gonna go and head over to I'm gonna start playing around with the new dragons. So I haven't played around with Professor Onyx yet. I haven't showed you guys her, and I promised that I would. So this is the deck that I've been having the most fun with so far using Professor Onyx. Extus is just absolute ecstasy. This thing is like, mwah. I don't know why this card is so good. Like, for 12 mana, what this thing does is absolutely insane. Like, this would be a good card if you reversed the 2 and the 1. If this thing was 21 mana, it would still be absurd. Please don't change it to 21 mana Octagon. Leave it at 12. I love this thing. So this thing gives you your creatures back from your graveyard, and then you're going to be using your first ability with Onyx to dump things in your graveyard. We're going to be using things like Search for Blex to dump things in our graveyard, which is super good. The only thing that I actually really should swap out is Witherbloom command, because you're going to have a really hard time actually getting the enhancements on this, with this thing being the only thing with enhance in the deck. So let's actually do that. Let's swap out Witherbloom command for something else. Let's see. I was using it because it destroys stuff from your library. I know what I'm going to use. I want to use Onyx herself. Where are you, Onyx? Perfect addition to the deck. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. All right. So now you'll also get to see the new Vanguard in action. So you get to see Onyx's Vanguard. Look at Liliana. Look at her. Wait, is that a... Is it just me, or does the painting in the background behind Liliana look a heck of a lot like Luca? It's definitely not Luca, but nonetheless. Anyways, the last thing that I was going to say is that Extus is going to be bringing back Voidmaw, because Voidmaw is not legendary, and Extus is going to be giving this thing Double Strike. And believe you me, when Voidmaw gets Double Strike, bad things happen to the world. Very bad things happen to the world. As that's loading, I'm going to check chat with you all. Okay. Go. Let's do this. Ooh, a 5 match? Out the gate? Raggy. Yes, please. A turn 1 Extus, possibly? Yes, please. I will very much take that. Ooh, this is a beautiful match. Let's do it. Yeah. And now we've got our first ability. Ooh, ouch. Okay. Oh, man. Greg is like, anything you can do, I can do better. All right, but whatever. I can still kill some of Greg's stuff. Let's use our first ability. Oh, no, Greg. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. Big oof, buddy. So I'm going to be getting, let's see, what is this? Magecraft. Okay, I'm going to be getting back my Voidmaws. So let's get one of them back with Lifelink, and let's give the other one Double Strike. So this one's going to come back with Double Strike to my hand. For the Magecraft. No? Magecraft didn't trigger? Really? Extus. What are you doing, buddy? Don't I have those things in my... Wait, they are not in my graveyard. Oh? They did not go to the graveyard. What happened? They're still here. That is interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Let's see if this works. So let's use Search for Blex. This time I want Eerie Ultimatum. So this should destroy the others. Send them away. And no. It's not going to my graveyard. Why are they not going to my graveyard? What is going on? I do want Search for Blex. I do have it in my graveyard now. Okay. Odd. I would rather have Double Strike, though. Lifelink or Double Strike? Lifelink, Double Strike. Well, let's do it this way. Let's get Lifelink. Let's start with Lifelink. Let's get some more loyalty. Loyalty is a good thing. So, and now we're going to search for Blex. I do actually want Otrimi, so I'll take that one. We'll get some more pests. This time I want Professor Onyx. We'll toss the rest. You can take more than one. You can take up to 4 there, by the way, if you're wondering. I just don't want to take all the others with Search for Blex. I'm just sort of fishing for specific things right now. So if you're wondering, like, can you get more out of that? Yes. Yes, you can. Okay, so we've got... All right, so I've got 12 cards in my graveyard. Let's use the first again. Let's see if this will make it so that stuff gets dumped in the graveyard. I could take Professor Onyx, but I don't want that. Okay, let's take Cryptor Agadim. Okay, well that time I threw stuff in the graveyard. I got nothing. let's see. White matches are going to be good for us. So let's actually dump some of my hand here. Actually, I'm going to dump this Void Maw. If you're wondering why I'm dumping my hand there, it's because I'm going to be mutating this thing. I know, you might be like, dude, if you had just mutated Extus, you would have gotten 2 creatures back. But I want more lifelink. I want all the lifelink. Give it to me. Give me your life. Okay. I'm curious. If I take this, will it give me it with full mana? Nope. It will not. That was just one I didn't know. So I had to test it. Oh, that was a questionable choice. You cannot cast creatures and supports anymore. I don't see you having a strong chance of winning this match now that you cannot cast anything. That was a bad idea, my friend. So let's do this. Let's get Onyx going, because I'm going to get Eerie Ultimatum for free next turn. Let's make sure I have enough room for goodies. Whoop. Let's get some free stuff. Free stuff is always good. I get to use a very, very, very free Eerie Ultimatum this turn, which is always nice. I like free castings of cards. So let's use our second ability, and then that's going to give Eerie Ultimatum full mana. And then let's dump some more creatures in our graveyard. And then let's play Onyx too. So let's mutate Extus and play Onyx and Eerie Ultimatum for free stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and whap. Okay. Is that the end? Yeah, that's the end. That's very much the end. I'm going to keep Extus, and that's the end. Okay, cool. Cool. I wonder why that very first one did not dump the creatures in my graveyard. So it definitely should have. I don't know why it didn't, but the others did, so that all worked properly. Nonetheless, I'll play another match or two with Onyx while we've got this little bit of time, and then I'm going to hop into the story mode, and I get to showcase the Elder Dragons. Oh, that's going to be great. Elder Dragons are so beautiful. All right, 20 matches is reasonable. So I am putting together catching bugs on stream sometimes, maybe. I don't know. So the cool thing about Professor Onyx is, and I'm in the process of making her video right now so that I can post it for everyone. But Onyx, if you were curious about like just initial gut take thoughts, she is definitely an S tier planeswalker in my opinion. She has all 3 of her abilities are very good. They're not like, oh, they're a little bit good. All 3 of them are very good. So there are going to be a lot of opportunities for you to use everything in her kit. So the other mono-colored S-tier black planeswalker to me is, what is its name? It is Liliana, Untouched by Death. And so with her, she has 1 good ability. This one has all good abilities. So she is absolutely phenomenal. All right, let's see if this works this time. So we're going to use our first ability. We're going to take Eerie Ultimatum. It's going to copy Eerie Ultimatum, and it okay. Well, this time it did go to my graveyard properly. So I don't know. But let's go ahead and give one of these things lifelink, because lifelink is good stuff. We like lifelink very much. That creature is not going to last at all. It has no chance. I'm actually going to go ahead and build up my loyalty this time, because I would like to be able to use my other abilities here with Onyx. Her third ability basically just wins you the game, by the way. That your opponent discards 6 cards. Like there's like almost no coming back from that. It's absolutely absurd what that does to your opponent. It just completely destroys their game plan. Like entirely. What do you do if you've got a hand of 6 cards and then all of a sudden, boop, they're all gone? Nothing. You lose. I mean, unless you have like a crazy board position, which is possible. I have way too many Eerie Ultimatums here, and I do not want that many Eerie Ultimatums. However, my opponent is close to playing something, so I'm actually going to freeze down that Ruinous there. I want to see what she plays next turn. If it's something that Ruinous can get rid of too. No? All right, that's fine. So I'm going to dump that. I'm just going to keep building to my third. Yeah, okay. Can I actually get my third ability? I can, actually. Let's do it. So here you get to see the general power of Liliana's third ability. So we're going to play another Void Maw. I'm going to say that I doubt that anything terrible is coming out. Okay, cool. We're going to keep search for Blex, and let's just basically end the game here. Look at that. Goodbye, hand. Get out of here. Jeez, look at that. Like, the opponent has no way to come back from that now. Like, you have no cards. It's just ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to go ahead and learn. I'm going to take this one here. This one has exile a creature, so it's just free removal for using your first ability and dumping things in your graveyard. Yes, please. Why don't I? And then let's take the big match here to get rid of our opponent's critter and give ourselves some sweet goodness. And then search for Blex. Yep. I want Otrimi. Yes, please. The pests come a calling. Okay, let's go ahead and play Otrimi. Do we have any way of getting anything extra good here? No, we don't. Whatever. I'm not even gonna be able to get Otrimi down here, but that's okay. My opponent's just dead. So look, here's the deal, right? So now she gets one card to try, and all the mana that she gets for this turn to try and stop me from killing her, which is not going to happen. Like, she's not going to be able to come back from that. So we're going to keep Exodus. We're going to use our first ability here to destroy more cards from my library. I don't want anything from there. And I do actually want Eerie Ultimatum for free. Why not? Really? No? Does this thing make it so that I can't get spells? Mana? No. No. I definitely used my second ability, and Eerie Ultimatum definitely didn't get mana. Does it specify non-copy? The first spell card. Your opponent discards their first non-spell card. Then, but because my opponent didn't discard, I don't get the mana. That is a painful lesson to learn, pun intended. So, if you use her second ability, your opponent has to discard a card in order for you to get full mana. Rip. But whatever, I've got a 5-match here, so let's see if we can make anything happen with this. So, let's do the 5-match. We're going to mutate here. And 5 mana. Yep, we still get it. We're going to Eerie Ultimatum, because why not? For Otrimi, Exodus, another Oryx, or Onyx. I keep calling her Oryx. She is not Oryx. Whatever. We're going to gain a bunch of life, kill our opponent, and curse flat. So, that is Professor Onyx. We actually used all 3 abilities in one match. What? But yeah, I see her being in events, like, just ridiculous. The next time that we have a Timeless Voyage, I will be using Professor Onyx on the bottom node, so that when the game gives you full loyalty and all full mana to all the cards in your hand, I can just automatically use her third ability and be like, nope, you do not get any cards. You do not deserve them. No. So, it's crazy. Will and Rowan looks so good. Yeah, so Professor Onyx is a fantastic planeswalker. I would strongly suggest that everybody get Professor Onyx. Either if you're a person who is willing to buy things in the game, and if you wind up buying her, I don't think you're going to regret it. And then if you don't buy her and you just are a free-to-play player, absolutely get her when she comes out for crystals. Like, she is a planeswalker that you want in your collection. Like, there's kind of like a best planeswalker for every color, right? Like, Nissa Worldwaker is, in my opinion, the best mono green walker, although you could make a very good argument for Garruk too. Liliana Untouched by Death was my go-to for mono black, but Professor Onyx is absolutely massive. Like, all 3 of her abilities are amazing. Her mana gains are amazing. She's a phenomenal planeswalker. One way or the other, make sure that you save up enough crystals that you get Professor Onyx. She's really good. She might wind up being the best planeswalker from the set. I don't know for sure. I haven't gotten to play with the others yet. I'm very excited to play with the others. I have a lot of excitement for actually every planeswalker in the set. Luca, I'm a little bit more hesitant about, but the rest of them look just ridiculous. So get Onyx. She's great. Let's see. If planeswalkers are bought in bundles, do they come leveled, or do you still need to level them? You do have to level them. Yeah, so Jose is correct. You still have to level your planeswalkers. So, all right. let's go into the story. Oh, I'm so excited for this. We get to try the Elder Dragons. Okay, let's do it. Let's bring out some Elder Dragons. Let's go to Zendikar. Let's do one that doesn't ingest the whole world, because ingest is incredibly annoying. By the way, if anyone from Octagon is here, if you ever wanted to add like something to the story where there was just like a big monster that you could test yourself against, that would be really cool. I would love to see that. Like just sort of like a challenging boss monster kind of thing. Maybe if there's like a weekly achievement for doing it where you got like a reward for killing it every week, that would be pretty cool. I like those kinds of things. But that's me. Let's see. I don't remember which one of these is the one that I like to face. Maybe we'll try Duststalker. So, all right. I have the chat up because I want to know which Elder Dragon do you all want to see first? Which one should we pull out? Which Elder Dragon do you want to see? Yeah. Garuda with the Mythic Fractal spell after a few Thassa Blinks. Oh my lord. Level 200 Karn, you just die. Karn uses his first ability with 4 loyalty, you lose. Game over. Boros, done. Alright. I'm going to swap back to game so you can see how I'm deck building around Boros. So the first request is for me to use the Boros one. If you're not familiar with the Boros one, we're going to swap around this Calamity deck. Toss. So the Boros Dragon is Velomachus. So let's go over how I would build around Velomachus. I'll do a standard build and a legacy build for this one. So Velomachus is 18 for an 8/8 with haste, flying, and vigilance. When this creature attacks, pick one of the first 4 different spell cards from your library. Fetch that card, give it X mana, where X is equal to this creature's power. So this is a dragon where you're going to want to make sure that you're running it in a deck that has spells. And if you are running it in a deck that has spells, you're going to do just absolutely unfair things. So what we're going to do is, I was talking about this in one of my earlier videos on the set, a Velomachus deck. So I'm just going to build the core here, okay? So the core is going to be Velomachus with Hazoret's Undying Fury, as this is going to fetch us 4 of a spell from our deck and make them free. And then the spell that I want it to fetch is called Deploy the Gatewatch. So if you're unfamiliar with this card, this fetches the first 3 creatures in your library and puts them directly on the battlefield. So the idea here is that Velomachus, as these are going to be the only spells in my deck, after I've cast Hazoret's Undying Fury once, Hazoret's is going to pull all 4 copies of Deploy out of my deck. If you're unfamiliar with how the deck system works in Puzzle Quest, your deck is, when the game starts, you're generated effectively a 40 card deck. So you've got 4 of every copy, four copies of every card in your deck. You build a 10 card deck, there are 4 copies of every card, which means that Hazoret's, which is going to pull the first 4 spells that aren't Hazoret's from my deck, it's going to pull all 4 copies of Deploy the Gatewatch out of my deck, and it's going to immediately cast those 4. At which point Velomachus is very likely, with 12 creatures entering the battlefield, it just needs 3 Velomachuses to have 24 power, which will then start giving me Hazoret's Undying Furies for free, which means that this should, in theory, give me a free Hazoret's Undying Fury every single turn with Velomachus attacking, which means that we're going to be effectively getting 4 Deploy the Gatewatches every single turn just for having Velomachus down. So this is the theory behind my deck. The other creatures that I want to add here are going to be... it's tempting to run Hamlet back just to see how big we get things, honestly. But I'm going to go ahead and throw in Samut, because Samut is going to give everything haste and it won't have as much animation stuff going on. And then the last one is going to be, just because I don't want my opponent to do bad things to me. Ooh, actually, Angel of Destiny would be pretty cool. Just get a bunch of life. I feel like Angel of Destiny might be a foolish choice here. Yeah, let's use Angel of Destiny. Why not? I love Angel of Destiny. Super cool card, and I love angels. So now, here's the thing. In order for this deck to work, I cannot add any more creatures to my deck, and I cannot add any more spells to my deck. So everything else has to be supports, because I want Deploy to get the only 3 creatures that are in my deck, and I want Hazoret's to only be able to pull Deploy. So now we only get to use spells, and for this, we're going to use Pyromancer's Goggles to try and get into our stuff a little bit faster. This was actually recently buffed, so something that Octagon did in one of the more recent patches is they updated some of the Origins cards, which I love, and it made things like Pyromancer's Goggles cheaper. So Pyromancer's Goggles used to be 25 mana, it's now 21 mana, which makes it much more castable. That said, I still used Pyromancer's Goggles anyways because it's an amazing card. So, let's see, what else do we need? We need conversion spells. What is better, white conversion or red conversion? Red conversion kind of kills the opponent because of Valakut, and Embereth is going to make it. So let's use red, actually. Convert red. Convert red. Actually, Fall of Thran might make it worth using Convert White on its own. Let's do that. Convert White. Convert White. Yeah, let's use Convert White. Because Fall of Thran is going to destroy all other gems, which means if we've got Pyromancers down, it's going to go ahead and destroy all the Pyromancers gems. So we're going to take that one. We're going to take Emeria, because Emeria is amazing. Great card. I'm actually going to take Idyllic Grange here, even though it's not going to convert the most gems, just because I don't want to generate the tokens. And I'll take Memorial to Glory, right? Unless, you know what, should I? I've got enough gem conversion. Let's do something that draws us cards here, actually. Let's try and get into our stuff a little bit easier. Draw. So let's take... I love Dragon's Horde, but that's not what I'm looking for. I am looking for Alhammar's Archive. Ooh, actually, this is a great opportunity to use Dak Faden. Why not? Let's try him out. I was talking about trying him out. Let's do it. Let's try Dak Faden. Let's go. So we're going to see how this fares against Duststalker. As you guys, I want to see what you guys use Zakama for gem conversion. Thank you, Liquid. It's been a great birthday. Let me tell you. Like I said, if you missed the beginning, I woke up and there was a present in my inbox in game from Octagon. They sent me these dragons, which is so cool. Definitely the best birthday gift today. And so I like I said, I can't play them outside of the story, but I get to show them to you guys, and I am so excited about that. So hopefully you are as excited to see the dragons in action as I am, because they are so cool. I love dragons. Dragons good. The next set, the Dungeons & Dragons set, I'm very excited for that too, by the way. Spoiler alert. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not give me a bunch of matches? No, don't take my white matches. Take the red ones. Yes, those. That's the color I want you to take, because I'm converting to white. All right, so we're going to get the goggles. Let's play Dak Faden also. We're going to start with the goggles here. Yep, goggles down. And will there be any matches with activated gems that we can make? Come on. Yes, perfect. Ooh, so perfect. Hold on. Which one do we do, friends? Let's do the red one. Oh, this is going to be just disgusting. Okay. Do I get rid of the deploy in my hand becomes the question. Yes, I do. All right, let's go. Come on. Give us Hazards. Oh, this is not nice. This is not right. We're going to get 2 more free spells here. Yep. All right, deploy. Gain control of a creature. I do not want to gain control of a creature. Actually, I do. Can I destroy this thing? If I take control of it, can I just destroy it when I have a 3rd creature? Is that how that's going to work? Let's see. Yeah, okay. Yep, I want 4 deploys, please. 5 deploys. Why not? Velomachus. No! I cannot get rid of that thing! Note to self, never do that again! What are those? All right. That was a mistake. I'm going to get rid of Samut here. Velomachus has haste. Oh, I can't get rid of the creature I stole with Dak Faden. That is unfortunate. No. Oh, all these Samuts are going to waste. But whatever, Velomachus is going to get me another Hazards here. Darn it. Oh, man. All right, now I can't use Samut. All right, I get it. And I can't use Samut. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Velomachus, go, buddy, go. Boom. we get free stuff. All right, this time I am not going to use Magecraft from Dak Faden. I will not make the same mistake twice. That will not happen. But I will, however, kill all of my opponent's creatures because Velomachus has Vigilance, which, you know, Velomachus clearly needed very much. Oh, this is ridiculous. All right, we're going to create this token here. What's this? Oh, my gosh. Oh. Oh, I get some more pyro stuff. Let's go. Let's get rid of the goggles. Let's go. Oh, that's got to be another Hazards, right? This is going to be 2 Hazards. This is going to be 6 deploy the Gatewatches, isn't it? Yep. 6 deploy the Gatewatch turn. 1. Oh, geez. 2. This is so strong. Oh, that's ridiculous. 3. Hello, creatures. 4. And we're going to get another one, too. 5. Oh, man. 6. Well, why not? You know, let's get another Hazards here. It's not going to cast. My opponent's just dead, but geez Louise. Oh, hole in one. Oh, this is so strong. My goodness. Guys, when Valomachus comes out, you want this card if you have like a decent Legacy collection. Even if standard, I'm sure you'll want this thing, but what the heck? Oh, that's so deadly. Okay. That was cool. So strong. Oh, geez. What beast is this dragon? Okay, so how can you get them in the future? So for the dragon, right? All of the Elder Dragons are going to be the exclusives in this set. So Strixhaven's exclusives are probably the strongest exclusive cycle that has ever been introduced to Puzzle Quest. Because if you look at like the Barl, like when Barl came out, Barl broke the game to the extent that they actually had to change Barl. Because Barl, they said that basically they didn't want to have to keep designing sets around Barl. So they had to change Barl. And then in the Ravnica block, we got some just absolutely insane exclusives in the form of like Razia and, Zadok, right? Razia and Zadok were just like absolutely insane. Thank you, Cydrix. It was good that you came. You don't have to watch all of it. That's cool. Made a 92 reinforced fractal. Yeah, just crazy. Such bigness, such strongness. All right. But yeah, so you can get all of the dragons in one of 2 ways. The first way that you can get them is you actually have to buy them, right? When they become available, you can buy them. So they're going to become available one at a time. I imagine that one will come out every 2 to 3 weeks or so, and then you can pick them up there in the vault, right? So if you go to the vault, and then you take a look at the specials, just as Professor Onyx is in the bundle here, the dragons will be in the bundle too. However, if you take a look at the cards, come on, and we go to the full art cards for Strixhaven, and I don't know how this is going to work. So when I do, I will let you guys know. But there are 2 of the dragons that are going to be available in full art. And so I would have to guess that Tanazir and Galazeth are both going to become available through Fiblethip's findings. So I'm really curious how this is going to work, because they've had exclusives like Sun Titan that have had the full art variants before, but the full art variant came out sets after Sun Titan became available. And since these are both going to be exclusives that I imagine are going to be cards that you pick up as bundles in the vault, I don't know how it'll work with them being available in what I am guessing is going to be Fiblethip's findings. So when they do roll around, at the very least, you should be able to pick up 2 of them as a free-to-play player. Just make sure you've got your 400 mana crystals available for them. Between the 2, if you had to pick between Galazeth and Tanazir, my recommendation would be to pick up Tanazir, as like this is the number 1 chase card in the set for me. So I can't wait until it's available for everyone, so I can try it out in like against people. But yeah, so that's how you pick up the dragons. You pick up the dragons that way. The other way that you can try and pick up the dragons is you can try and booster craft them when the next set comes out. So Strixhaven will enter booster crafting when the next set comes out, and then you can try and booster craft the dragons that way. They'll be mythics. So those are how we get them. There are 5 dragons. 5 dragons. So here, I'll just show you guys the 5 dragons real fast. If you aren't familiar with what they all are, I'll go over the 5 dragons. I'm going to do a standard deck for Boros Dragon, though. So our dragons here. So there's 1 for each school. So for the Witherbloom school, which is green-black, we've got Belladros over here, who at the beginning of each player's turn, so your turn and your opponent's turn, you're going to make a pest token. If you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, you didn't get to see my showcasing of the pest tokens, but they're absolutely ridiculous. So that's already a great mechanic on its own. And then at the end of your turn, you can pay 15 life to convert 15 gems to black or green. I can't wait to see how this one works. This one's going to be disgusting. You give this thing lifelink, and then, or just you have like Shadow Spear or whatever in your deck, and then, I mean, this is just going to make so much mana. It's kind of crazy. The second dragon is Tanazir. Tanazir is the Quandrix Dragon, so the Quandrix school, the blue-green. This one's going to make it so that it boosts the base power toughness of your creatures to equal Tanazir's power toughness. So if you play this thing with tokens, you're just going to win in one turn. Like, there's nothing that's going to survive that. We've got Velomachus, which is the one that I am showcasing right now. This is the Lorehold Dragon, so this one is white and red. This one is so strong, guys. Like, this is probably... This might even actually be the strongest dragon. I don't know. I just love blue-green. But this dragon is insane. Like, look at what it did with Calamity. Look at that. Why? Oh, man. It's beautiful, though. I very much like it. Oh, yeah. Anyways, it's going to attack. And on attack, you pick one of the first 4 different spells from your deck, and then fetch it and give it mana equal to this thing's power. Not base power, power. Which is crazy. Then we've got Shadrix, which is the Silver Quill Dragon. This is white and black. It's a 5/8 with double strike, which is already awesome. At the beginning of your turn, you create up to 2 Enhanced Gems. I'm interested to see if it will continue to create 2 every turn, just because the other cards that I've noticed with Enhanced, they all say, they all can only make a number of Enhanced Gems for that card equal to the card's enhancement value. So let's say that I had 2 commands, right? The commands each can enhance 7 gems. If I were to get 2 Witherbloom commands in my hand at the same time, I could still only have a maximum of 7 gems enhanced from the Witherbloom commands. So I'm wondering if this one's going to cap out at 2, or if it's going to be able to exceed that like the other cards have. But every time this one attacks, you get 1 or more of the following based on just the number of enhancement gems on the field. So you're going, which is actually like, these abilities work together insanely well, like way better than I thought they would. So the Inkling is a 2/1 flying token, and then it has, when another creature you control is buffed for the first time each turn, this creature gets +1/+1. So the second part of this is your creatures get +1/+1. So you're going to have 2 other creatures on the battlefield potentially getting buffed every turn, and so the Inkling might wind up getting buffed 3 times from that +1/+1. But nonetheless, you're going to be buffing the Inkling, you're going to be buffing Shadrix, which is going to have double strike, so it's kind of like a double buff anyways. And then the third ability is where you're going to draw a card and give it half its mana. And since that's kind of like the weakness of white-black, it's pretty strong. And the last of our dragons is Galazeth, which is the Prismari Dragon, which is the red-blue dragon. And this one has, at the beginning of each player's turn, yours and your opponent's, create a gold token. That's going to be an artifact token. Rip. Come on, ham fingers. There we go. That makes it so that when the support is destroyed, you gain mana. And then when this thing attacks, the first spell card in your hand is going to gain 2 mana for each artifact you control. And since you're going to be dumping a whole bunch of gold tokens on the battlefield, you're likely going to be able to give a ton of mana to the spells in your hand. So those are the dragons. Those are the 5 of them. There's 1 for each of the schools. They all seem to be very powerful. If I had to rank them in terms of power, my initial gut guess is Tanazir, followed by Velomachus, followed by Shadrix, followed by Beladros, followed by Galazeth, but I have to play with them all, and then I'll be able to know more. But Velomachus may wind up being the strongest. It's crazy. Yeah. I know. It's one of those things where you see the dragons and you go, geez, these are crazy. I want all of these. And if you want them all, I understand. I do too. They are amazing. So... Yep. Okay. So we're gonna use our dragon again. We're gonna remove all cards. Let's use Velomachus here again. So Velomachus is what we're gonna build around. So this time for Velomachus, I want to have 4 spells in my deck total. I don't want any more than 4 spells in my deck here if I can help it, because I want to be able to fetch a specific spell or specific spells plural. So let's see, what other spells do I want in the deck, actually? Oh, you know what? Pick one of the first 3 spells from your graveyard. You know what? Let's just make a spell deck. Let's see what happens. I haven't tried the Efreet Flame Painter yet. So let's try the Flame Painter with Velomachus and see how those 2 pair together. And then, you know what? Let's just see. What would be another fun card from the set to try out here? Oh, I know. What would be another fun card from the set to try out. Let's see. I think I have it too. Where are you? I don't have it yet? Okay. It looks like I may not have the other card that I want to try out from the set. Well, that happens to the best of us. Do I really not? Wild, I thought I did. Oh, I do. Maelstrom Muse. Now, when this creature attacks, first spell in your hand gains X mana. You know what? This thing is going to give the spells mana. This is going to give a mana. You know, let's try the 3. Why not? Let's go for the trifecta. Alright, and for the spells that I run in this deck, we're going to keep this one standard. This is going to be my standard base deck. Let's go with some landforming stuff, shall we? Landform. That was not how you spell landform. That is how you spell landform. Let's use Turn Timber. This is the spell that I'm probably going to want to be fetching every single turn. Let's go ahead and use Valakut Awakening to make sure that we have a whole bunch of stuff in our graveyard. Let's use Reclaim the Wastes for gem conversion. And for the last spell, let's use Ruinous Ultimatum in case my opponent does bad, dirty things to me. And then finally, we're going to want Convert Red, I think. Because we want Valakut. And we want Emberith. And actually, the Raging Ravine could be pretty cool here. Because it's going to boost my creature's power toughness. Let's use Raging Ravine. Let's try this. Do I have enough yoinkers in this deck? I think so. I think this is enough yoinkers. Let's try this out. Let's see how Velomachus does here. Oh, and if you're wondering why I'm choosing Domri for this deck, it's because of Domri's second ability that lets me fetch the first 2 creatures from my library. So I'm just hoping that this helps me get to Velomachus a little bit faster. So that's the idea here. While it's loading, it's not past midnight. All right, good night. After this expansion, Brokon is back to the best tricolor Planeswalker. I don't know, actually. I haven't been using the tricolor Planeswalkers very much, to be honest. I've been using a lot of monocolor Planeswalkers with a splash of dual color. So I don't know that I would say that Brokon is back to being the best tricolor right now. It might be. You can't go wrong with playing Brokon, honestly. Brokon is just really, really good. All right, do you want to give me the Turn Timber, please? We'll see. What did you give me? No, you gave me another Valakut Awakening. I did not want that, but that's fine. It's not the end of the world. Let's take this so that we can get rid of those and draw. Let's see what we get. All right, another Reclaim the Wastes. I'll take that. This is going to convert some gems. Sure. You know what? Let's take this one. I do actually want to ensure that I can cycle out my hand to try and get into a Turn Timber. There it is. Perfect. We got Turn Timber, so I'm going to use that to try and get Velomachus. And I'm going to Ruinous Ultimatum my opponent's side here too. Ooh. You know what? Let's dump that. Let's dump the Ravine here. Let's get 2 free creatures and give them some mana. Did we get a Velomachus? We did. Perfect. Wow. Yeah, super perfect. Let's do it this way. I want you. I want Velomachus. Who am I kidding? How could I not? That beautiful dragon. So let's clear my opponent's side. Let's get our 2 critters down. Velomachus is going to let us get a free spell that's 8 mana. And so here I'm actually going to take a Reclaim the Wastes because I'll just get to cast that for free gem conversion next turn, which is obviously really nice. And then let's get the Flame Painter and a Turn Timber. Yeah, okay. I'm liking how this board is set up right now, actually. This is pretty good. So let's convert to green. Give us some mana. I am not going to Reclaim the Wastes because I do want the Efreet down. And then I have a Turn Timber in my hand already, actually. But I'll take another one. Why not? Let's get as many Turn Timbers down as we can so that we can start buffing the board a little bit better. Right? Let's try and make this go crazy. So I think I already have some spells in my graveyard. I'm gonna actually wind up drawing 2 cards. So you know what? Let's just keep tossing stuff. I know it's weird for me to be tossing all of my lands here, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be drawing more of my spells. So here I'm going to take Reclaim the Wastes just for some more gem conversion next turn. And then now Yeah, this coming turn is where things should get absolutely crazy. Okay. So let's start there, and then let's take some loyalty. Why not? Loyalty is a good stuff. Let's make some green matches. Let's reclaim. I didn't mean to reclaim that. Shame on me. Let's take another Velomachus here, so that Velomachus gets a bit stronger. Let's take a free Reclaim the Wastes. Why not? And then, sure, let's take a free Ruinous Ultimatum. Why not? Who doesn't want free Ruinous Ultimatums? Oh, no. I'm so sorry, buddy. Yeah, that's not friendly. I know. Let's move these up like that. Let's definitely cast the Ruinous Ultimatum here. All right. So this time, do not kick that thing. I am going to take the Muse here because I think it'll get a power toughness boost from the Turn Timber. Yeah, it does. Cool. And that's going to make it so I gain even more mana to the spells in my hand. Let's take a free Ruinous Ultimatum, because why not? And let's take a free Reclaim the Wastes, because why not? And let's take a basically free Turn Timber. Why not? And let's give 12 mana to the first spell in my hand. Once again, why not? Oh my goodness gracious. All right, let's move these all up. I don't need that Ruinous Ultimatum. Nobody does, apparently. I'm going to not actually use the kicker there, and let's take let's take a Velomachus, because that's going to guarantee what I want for power, and then let's take another Maelstrom Muse, so that guarantees me more mana to the spells in my hand. And then, how does Major Hunting Grounds work? Yeah, sure. Let's reinforce Velomachus more, shall we? Because that's clearly something that I need. Sure. I'll take a free Valakut Awakening, and another free Ruinous Ultimatum, and I'll take another free Turn Timber Symbiosis. And okay. Cool. Yeah. I love this deck. This is fun. This is really fun. Oh my. Alright, cool. If you ever have a spell objective, I have a suggestion for you on how to achieve said spell objective really easily. Goodness gracious. Do I want more creatures for my second ability? No, I don't. Nope. Come on. Let's Turn Timber for... I don't... It doesn't matter now. Let's take Velomachus. Let's keep making Velomachus bigger, because I like Velomachus. Let's draw some more cards. Let's get Reclaim the Wastes for free. Let's get Reclaim the Wastes for free. Let's get Turn Timber for free. And then... Oh, man. This is nasty. What? Oh. 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 This is beautiful. Okay, Velomachus might be the best. I don't know. Let's get rid of Valakut. Why not? Let's get 2 more creatures. Give them some mana. Spicy. And then let's do this. And interestingly, 3, 9. Yeah, the most power that I get is by taking the Muses, actually. Interestingly enough. The Muses give me more power than getting more copies of Velomachus. So let's do that. Let's just get them. I know my opponent's dead. I just had to do this. So we're going to take a Muse. This is going to get 9 power, I think, because of the way that Turn Timber works. Yeah, so that's going to be more power. Actually, yeah, that's going to be the most power I get. And we'll get 3 more Flame Painters, and that's game over. Wow, that's crazy. Oof. Like, how do you come back from that, right? Like, if your opponent gets a free Ruinous Ultimatum every single turn, like, there's no coming back from that. Wow, that's crazy. Oof, nasty. Okay, Velomachus. When Velomachus comes out to the vault, I would suggest getting Velomachus. If you want to wait for the set to end, I understand. It does cost money, and I know that not everyone's going to put money into the game. If you don't mind putting money into the game, Velomachus is disgusting. Good lord. All right, I'm going to go to the chat. I want to see some of what you guys have to say. Yeah, this expansion is insane. There's so many cards to chase. But like the great thing about it, Tio, is that the commons, uncommons, and rares are just so incredibly good that even if you don't wind up getting all of the mythics, you just have an incredible amount of power at your disposal. So, like, this is a set that's going to be fun for everyone to play with. As long as you get your hands on some Strixhaven packs, you're going to be able to have fun with the set. So, this set so far, from what I've been testing, is a 10 out of 10 for design for me. I love it. None of the mechanics so far have been, like, bugged, which is a first. This seems like, so far, the most stable release. Like, I mean, there've been, like, there's something with fractals that I'm not sure about. Maybe one of the cards or two of the cards isn't properly giving levels, but they might all be working properly. I don't know. But nothing that I've tested out has messed with the game. So, level 212 fractal. That's beautiful. All right, which dragon do you all want to see next? We just saw the Boros dragon / Lorehold. Who do we want to see next? I'm inclined to try the Quandrix Dragon. I have so many of these. We're gonna swap out Moldaya. Unless someone says otherwise, I'm trying out the Quandrix Dragon. Belladros. Okay, that's it. Let's do Belladros. Go back. Belladros. So Belladros is black-green, so I want to use a black-green Planeswalker here. So I'm gonna actually use Garruk. I use okay, so we'll do Belladros, and then we'll go with the other one. So let's do... Oh, wait, I don't want to mess up my Titanamaki deck yet. We'll get rid of this. So let's go with Belladros. All right, so Belladros... Belladros is pests. You know what? Let's do this. Invalid deck. I know. Let's see what happens if we just throw Belladros into the deck that I was running earlier. Right? What happens if we take... oh, I have to remake it. Rip. What happens if we do this and we just throw in Belladros, right? So let's do pests. Oh, you guys can't see that. I gotta go back. Let's do pests. So let's try Belladros with the Witch, and I've heard a lot of people really like Valentin. So let's try Valentin. And then we're going to use Search for Blex. We're going to use Pest Summoning. I'm going to use... Should I use Pestilent Cauldron? This does give me extra card draw. We'll see. Hunt for Specimens for sure. And then... I'm going to need something to give me life. Oh, I need Blightcaster. Blightcaster. And then... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got a lot of stuff that's making pests. Let's add something for lifelink. So let's add Hagra Mauling. I know that's not lifelink. And then let's add the new one. Let's add the new one. It's a black support Poet's Quill. Let's use new cards. New cards are more fun to use anyways, right? And then for the last thing, we want more card draw. So we actually are going to desperately need more card draw. So let's use the Whirlwind. Okay. Let's try this. Let's try this for Belladros. Scoot Swarm would be amazing. I love Scooter. All right, let's try this. Let's see what happens. All right, so how quickly can we kill Duststalker? If you guys are wondering, by the way, why I'm facing against Duststalker all these times, is just because Duststalker doesn't tend to ingest all the gems. So Duststalker is one of the higher power PvE monsters that doesn't just completely mess with you. So let's do this. Okay. We do want to get as much loyalty as possible, as quickly as possible. And then let's take Pest Summoning to start enhancing some gems. Let's start getting some pests out. Okay, we've got a bunch of Pest Summonings here. So, ooh, this is a tough call. I can enhance my pests, but I want the loyalty more right now. This may be a mistake. We'll see. But I definitely want the loyalty. I want to get to my third ability as quickly as possible. So, let's see. Can I do this in a way that enhances gems? I can get that blue one. Let's take the blue one. Let's enhance a gem. Let's get some pests. And ideally we pull Belladros too, right? Because obviously we're trying to figure out Belladros. This is like pests plus Belladros. That's the idea behind this particular showcase deck right here. So hopefully we pick up Belladros somewhat soonish. I would like that. No, I want you. All right. Let's just go for mana here. We're going to be pinging our opponent. So we've got 5 pests. And then you're doing something mean. We've got 4 pests. Youch. Speaking of ingest and hating ingest, there it is. But fortunately, this particular Tezzeret has a pretty excellent way of dealing with not having his own color matches. So for this, I'm just going to have to make the white matches, because white matches are the best for Tezzy. I could actually make that black match on the bottom, but let's do this. Let's see if we get a cascade going. Nope. All right, just more pests. That's fine. I do want to get my creature down with the Poet's Quill, so hopefully that works itself out here. I would also really like to get Blightcaster. That would be great. This is not Blightcaster. The game is being very mean to me right now, guys. Very, very mean. All right, well, I've got a lifelink creature down, which is good. 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think that's just giving haste to my opponent's creatures, right? Yeah, okay. That ability is giving haste to them. And that vampire is buffing them all up. This is getting nasty. I think that my salvation is going to be my third ability. Okay, cool. We've got Belladros. Belladros plus third ability could be our salvation. All right, cool. We got the third. That's big. That's really, really big. This lets me fetch cards, right? It does. Sure. We'll take fetch and some lifelink. So 1, 2. Oh, I've only got 2 pests down. I've got 0 pests down. Ooh, that's bad for me. I don't know that I have a way of not dying here, actually. Because even if I get Belladros down, I think I'm going to die because of that ingest earlier. Okay, so let's use the third. Let's start there. Yeah, I don't see how I win this one. Let's take this white match, because this could get me a double match. Nope, no double match. All right. 1, 2. Oof. That means I've got one more turn left after this one, I think. And drawing a pest summoning is just, this is killing me. Yeah, not getting Blightcaster there, I think, was the end. Because I have no options for what is it? I have no options really for cascades, except for this. No, yeah, I'm not getting any cascades, and I won't have enough power on the battlefield to be able to stop him from killing me next turn. So that's game over. I lose game 1 with Belladros. And there's Blightcaster. Too little, too late, my friend. Too little, too late. Yeah, because I don't see a way that I can. I still don't see a way that I can get a landfall here. I mean, not a landfall, a cascade. Let's see, is there a way to get a cascade here? Nope. I think there's literally no cascade possibility here. All right, well let's at least let's at least ping ourselves for 15 to see how this works. Okay. That's gonna kill us. All right, we're gonna try a version of this again, but that very much did not work. That was That was very bad. That was very bad. That did not work at all. It took too long to get Belladros. I did not get my Blightcaster, which meant that I couldn't actually remove my opponent's stuff. As this deck very much needs Blightcaster if the opponent is going to be doing bad stuff to you. So let's try this one more time. We're gonna try that deck one more time against Duststalker. Is there any way that I can make it better? Draw like anything that I didn't draw? Yeah. That's death. It's just the 5 schools. Hey, Andrew. Good to see you. So I actually almost never buy deck slots. They're nice to get. I don't personally get them just because they cost a lot of your resources. And I'd rather, since I have to make reviews, I don't have to, but I make reviews on every single Planeswalker that enters the vault. I need to have enough runes to be able to level up those Planeswalkers, so I don't really want to use my runes on deck slots. And then I definitely am not willing to use crystals on deck slots. Oof. Oof. Mega oof. All right, well, at least here I get to start by doing that. All right. No. Stop giving me the pest summonings. Oh, man. All right. This is going to take some real brain power to figure out a way to win this one. This is what I get for bad deck construction. Okay. So we're going to get some pests here. And I should actually probably hold on to my pest cards. I probably shouldn't be casting them. So casting that pest was a mistake. Okay, so getting Belladros here is good. So we're gonna at least get an early game Belladros. So this does mean that we will get a better idea of how good Belladros is, instead of just, right at the end when we're dead. So let's get Hagra Mauling on up. I will not be casting Belladros this turn, right? Probably not. Possibly though. No, next turn. Okay. Next turn we get Belladros. And then we get to see how Belladros is with the pests and Blightcaster. Perfect. Okay, this is exactly what we wanted to see. Cool. So now that we've got Belladros, and we're gonna have Blightcaster next turn. Yeah, let's just pay the life and convert gems, right? We want to convert the gems. That's gonna be a huge win for us, right? Probably, unless our opponent makes all the matches. But this should be good. This should be good. Okay, so we're going to kill our opponent's creature here. That's for sure. I don't need the landfall here, so let's just play Blightcaster. Let's kill our opponent's creature. So this is going to get us 3 pests. So -2, -4, -6, and that kills that creature. And then we're going to play the Hunt for Red October, which is going to get us more pest summonings. And then Witherbloom, let's pop the board again for some more mana. I know that I'm losing life for this, but that's honestly okay right now. And we're going to get some more pests. That gives us our 3rd, which is actually the whole point of that. My opponent gets a bunch of Evil Beastie down, which is honestly fine. Are you enchanted at all? You are not enchanted. Okay, so here I just need to make a match like that so that I can get Hagra Mauling down. I'm going to get a little bit more power here, which is definitely good. I'm going to get some more gem conversion, which is also good. And let's see what happens if we use our 3rd to pop. Not our 3rd. Let's use Belladros again. Will this destroy anything? No, it will not. But that's okay. This just makes more of the gems the same color, so if our opponent winds up popping any of these gems, it's going to be pretty bad for my opponent. And I've got a 5 match. Ooh, I like that. Let's play the Quill, and then let's freeze down that pest summoning right there. See if we can get 1, 2, 3, search for Blex. Let's keep that one. Get a Blightcaster. Cool. I like that. I don't want either of those cards, so that's fine. Let's try and get another pest summoning here. You know what? Let's just keep reinforcing that 3rd ability so it doesn't break. And then you need 4 mana. Let's just hit him for 20. Why not? 10, 20, gain some life. Let's pay another 15 here to convert some more gems, because why not? It's going to give us some more mana. The pests are going to swing on in. And then more pests. Cool. Yeah, this is, there we go. This is getting better. Search for Blex. Keep search for Blex. Let's play the Blightcaster first. I think I've enchanted that. I have? I have. Good. And then... what's going to do the most damage here? Let's ping him for 20. 10, 20. And then that's going to give us Blightcaster. We're going to keep search for Blex. We're going to play 1, 2, 3 pests. And we're going to search for Blex and take the Sedgemoor Witch. Because that... Oh, I can't even take it. Oh, no, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And then let's pop the board a little bit more. 1, 2, pests destroyed. Oof, and now the pests are going to burn. So I should definitely run this with something that gives more targeted life gain, right? Because like all these pests coming down, and when the pests die, I gain life, which is really good. And you'll see that Tezzeret's Third is hitting my opponent pretty hard here. I think that actually the majority of the damage in this match has been done from Tezzeret's Third. Let's see. Okay, well, let's take this 5 match to ping for another 10. And then no, because we want more pests, please. Actually, we've got our first down. Let's make 2 fabricate tokens. 1, 2, we got 1 on a blue. Let's just kill our opponent with this. Call it good. Game over. So that's Belladros with pests. I think that maybe the way to go with Belladros is to use Belladros in a deck where you're going to get more out of the green matches and not making him into a pest deck. Because the pests are really good. Like, they're really, really good. But you definitely want more removal in your pest deck, as evidenced by that first match. So, Belladros. Let's do one more match with Belladros, shall we? Good night, Hell's Bells. You have a good sleep. Good night, Tio. Thank you guys for joining. I know that this is delayed, so if you didn't see that good night, maybe if you hop on and check out some stream highlights afterwards, you'll get to see that I'm saying good night. So let's try Belladros in one more deck, shall we? And actually, let's make this one Legacy. So Belladros, and then I want to try Belladros with Marionette Master. And then let's also use Behold. We're going to need some more card draw here. And then we're going to want something that fetches creatures. I spelled creature wrong. Creature. Yeah, we want Ruinous Ultimatum, probably. Good card. Seasons Past makes sense. Turn Timber. Sure. Actually, Vivian's Invocation might be better. No. I really want to try those cards. Okay, so let's do this. What's another creature to run with Belladros? Something that gives us life, right? We're gonna want something that gives us life. Actually, Belladros with oh, yeah, Olivia. Cool. We're doing that. That's a thing. People do Olivia, right? Phrasing, Michael. Phrasing. Convert green. And then we're going to want some more life gain in the deck, too. So let's... Why did I do this? There we go. Bloop. Bloop. And for the final card in the deck, we want something else that draws cards. And this is Revelation. Cool. Draw. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's see how this goes. Is this Titanomachy? No. Lands. Yes. Let's try this deck. Let's see how this goes. This could be better. Are you going to do another one of your mega pack vids? I included all of my first round of pack opening in a video last night. So I don't know that I'm going to do another mega one. I have 3 other recordings of my pack opening. So I definitely have other pack openings that I can share. But as my videos go, the pack opening videos tend to be some of my least watched videos. So I've just sort of gotten the impression that people don't want to see them as much. That could be wrong. Like if you want to see more pack videos, I'm happy to post more stuff of my pack videos. I kind of want to post at the very least some of the pack stuff. There's some cool little like packs that you can get and get some pretty sweet cards out of, but that will in part depend a little bit on what you guys all want to see. So all right, let's get Belladros down here. I've got a Ruinous Ultimatum. Sure, let's hit our opponent for 14 because of Marionette Master. Let's lose some life to convert some gems. We've got a Pest. Another Pest, and that's going to hit my opponent for 13. And this is Renewal, which is kind of nice here. But let's make the Wolf tokens, actually. Because the Wolf tokens are going to boost up the power of the Marionette Master, which is going to make it so that when the Pests... Or, wait, actually, the Marionette Master might be a human. So the Marionette Master might not actually get the boost from this. We'll see. Convert. Plop. So much mana. Oh, that's silly. All right. And then Marionette Master, do you get the boost? I don't think you do. I really don't think so. If you control non-humans, you are a human. All right, so you will not be getting that boost. Womp, 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 womp. I want some cards, so I'm going to kill this wolf token. Olivia. I do want her. Let's do it this way. And this is Renewal is going to pop a whole bunch of things. So 12, 12, 11. So much damage. Oh, that's silly. All right. Well, since I'm going to be getting an Olivia here, let's take another Marionette Master just to get some more Fabricate tokens down so we get some little things. Olivia is going to come out and give us some lifelink, which we definitely want. Lifelink is good for us. And then we are going to use Belladros' ability to convert some more gems. And then let's see what happens. I don't think that our opponent is going to survive very much longer. Yep, that's going to ping my opponent for 17 from the Marionette Master. And having a support get popped. Do I have any other supports I can pop here? I don't. I do. I have that white one. Cool. Let's pop it. When I say pop it like that, it makes me think of bop it, you know? Let's bop it. Twist it. Chase it. Bop it. Those are apparently really expensive now, by the way. Like, bop-its are apparently like some kind of specialty thing that's hard to get. That was a bad idea, buddy. You do not want to destroy those. That is going to hurt you. Okay, we get little pests. We get to gain some life out of this thing. We get another Olivia because that was clearly necessary. And sure, I'll take some mana. Why not? I like mana as much as the next person. We're going to play Olivia. We're going to drop something. We'll get another lifelinker, but that's still the end. So, all right, cool. That's Belladros. Lorehold Dragon definitely felt stronger than Belladros. The Belladros gem conversion is definitely wonderful. Like that's going to be really good in standard. Belladros seems like it'll be better for PvP than PvE because like those little health ticks that you're going to be able to do to your opponent are going to mean a lot more when your opponent doesn't have like 300 to 500 health. So that's just my early thoughts on that one. Let's do the Quandrix Dragon. This is the one that I want to try the most. Quandrix Dragon. All right. So Quandrix. I just spelled that wrong. Wow, that was epic fail. Where are you, Quandrix? So this one, in conjunction with Nissa's first ability, should be wildly overpowered in the worst possible of ways. So I very much want to see what this does. This is going to change the base power toughness of all of our tokens to be equal to Tanazir's power, which is a thing to behold. Believe you me. A very much thing to behold, for that matter. And you know what? Is that other one blue? Is that other reinforce card blue? Reinforce. I think it is. It is. Okay, so I'd have to use that in blue-green. But 2 plus the number of times that thing is enhanced. This could still be pretty cool, actually, with Tanazir. So let's throw that in. And then let's use Phylath, because Phylath is like Phi laughing at what's going to happen here. And then let's go with the landform cards. So we want, stop it, Turn Timber with Realms Uncharted and Reclaim the Wastes. And then we're going to want some kind of removal. So we want Destroy, Spells. Let's see, where's the new stuff? Death Sprout. How I wish you were still standard. Let's use Mortality Spear, because I'm allowed to use that one. And then we're going to want some more gem conversion. Convert green. Convert green lands. So let's use Garen Brig and... Sure, I'll use the cabin. And then finally, for the last card in this deck, we want more card draw, so let's use Nissa's. Let's use Nissa. Just for more card draw. Okay, let's try this. This is just a quick, let's try this. Are you there? No. There? No. No. Yes. This Phylath deck. So the idea is going to be to get as many of our Nissa tokens down, and then go wappa wappa wappa. Yes, Tanazir get bulked. I'm actually... Oh, the E ribbon means it's exclusive, Garrick. So it's the new way that they are telling us that... Storm Sculptor. That could be cool. It's just a new way of them telling us stuff, basically. Oh man, this is just this is beautiful. Okay. Things are gonna get dirty here, people. Things are gonna get very dirty here. Close your eyes if you don't want to see bad things happen, because they are very much going to happen in this match. Oh yes. This is the hand that we wanted. This is not the gem layout that we want, but this is the hand that we wanted. So this thing has 5 out of 8. So we will be able to start converting gems if I make this match and I kick this. I do not want any of this. I'll take the Garen Brig, I suppose, but let's just use this to kick and make some gems green. Okay, that's fine. Okay, you played a creature. Good for you. And then... I just barely cannot get a loyalty match here into green, which is too bad. So let's take this green here. Come on. All right, I'll take a Turn Timber. Let's bring it on up. Oh man, this is tempting. All right, I have 6, so let's risk it for the biscuit. I'm very much a risk it for the biscuit. Ooh, we got the biscuit, guys. We got the biscuit. We got the biscuit. Oh yeah. Let's get more biscuits. Más biscuits, por favor. Más biscuits, por favor. Okay, Turn Timber into Phylath. This is going to give us a bunch of elementals. And then as these are coming out, do we have any white matches? No, we have a red match. Okay. This is game over, maybe? Right? This is going to be pretty close to game over. Let's see. All right, let's take Tanazir here. Look at this nonsense. You ready for this, guys? Look at it. Wait, no, Tanazir has to attack, doesn't he? Tanazir has to attack. Okay, next turn is game over. Next turn is definitely game over, unless they remove my stuff. So even with my opponent being a total dirtbag and using Ingest, because Ingest is an incredibly annoying mechanic, it's fine. So Tanazir is going to be attacking this turn. Yep. Okay. Oh, I wish that Tanazir was an elemental right now. Let's boost these little critters, and then let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we kick this, will we get enough for another Phylath? Oh, we did. Yes, we did. All right, so we're gonna get some more element. This is game over. Look at how powerful these elemental tokens are about to get, guys. Look at this. This is just gonna be complete nonsense. Oh my gosh, this is. You may, yes please. Look at those. Oh geez, 264 power. Oh, those little forests. They grew up on me. They grew up so fast. Oh, geez, that's just silly. I was really tempted to, oh, what's that card called? I'm drawing a blank. This is an embarrassing moment. Prismatic Bridge. I was very tempted to throw the Prismatic Bridge in. You know what? Temptation, success. Let's throw in the Prismatic Bridge. Let's get rid of Gingerbread Cabin. Let's throw in the Bridge. All right, just get more Phylaths and more nonsense going. Let's try this again. I'm not satisfied with just one. Let's use double major. Double major. You're gonna have to remind me what double major does. I think it's one that Ooh, this is actually a very good starting sequence. Let's confirm. Let's take 2 turn timbers. Let's convert more gems to green. No, don't give him a 5 match. Bah, humbug. Ooh, yes. Hello, exponential growth. Okay. I can actually go ahead and enchant this thing. Or I can just get a bunch of mana and get a Prismatic Bridge down, which sounds like the better of the 2 options, if I'm being real with myself. Even though my opponent is being a meanie puss and taking away my ability to enhance that thing otherwise, it's possible that my first ability will let me enhance. So, let's see. We're going to save that exponential growth for Tanazir. And then let's see if we can pick up some enhancements. We cannot. This turn at least. But I do have a 5 match. So let's freeze these down. Let's take our 5 match here. And then we've got another 5 match, which is actually going to cause Phylath to boost my little tokens up. And then let's see. Whatever. We'll take this one. And let's take a Tanazir here. Wait. Double the buff values on a target creature. Oh, okay. I don't have enough buffs on that elemental to make it super disgusting, but that's a permanent buff. Okay. Yeah, that's necessary, my friends. That's very necessary. I've got a 5 match if the game doesn't do wacky wackies here. So I'm not going to play a Sika here, but I do want this 5 match, please. And, ooh, I am going to be able to get the enhancement here. Actually, I might even be able to double enhance and get even more reinforcements on Tanazir. Oh, yes, there's one. Oh, this is going to be good. What? How did you not get enhanced? That's not fair. Boo. Well, this should enhance it, right? Yep. Okay, let's enhance Tanazir. Or reinforce. Okay, let's see, what's going to be more? How many gems are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's got to be Phylath. Phylath has to be the play here. There's so many green gems out right now, and they're all going to get boosted by 28. Oh man, let's go. They're all going to turn into base 28 power creatures. This is going to be what, over 600 power now? Oh my gosh, 938 power from the forests. Oof, that puts, what's her name? That puts Tristani to shame. Judas Priest. Oh, Tanazir, you filthy, filthy card. I'm guessing that, is Double Major the one where you reinforce for 5 mana? Is that it? Is that it? I'm going to check this. I don't know if it has to be the first in hand, but Yeah. Copy spell effects plus echoing equation. Okay. Let's see. Double major. Let's check out double major. Cards. We're going to go back here. Let's check out double major. Tanazir lives up to the build, by the way, friends. I spelled major wrong. Double major. That's enough. Oh, okay, yeah. Reinforce a creature you control. What I really want to do is use double major with the new one that... Yeah, echoing equations. Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's very much what I want to do. But I'd have to have a different token producer for that to work out. So, all right. Oh, wait, I'm not allowed to play the dragons over there. Go back to story. Back to story. Get back to the dragons, my dude. All right. So we're going to go to the Duststalker. What is the other dragon we haven't used? We haven't used the white-black one. Let's see. White-black. Silver Quill Dragon. Silver Quill. What do we want to run with Silver Quill Dragon? It could be cool to run it with Inkling tokens. Okay, so something with Enhance, something with Inkling. Do I have anything else that makes Inklings, really? Inkling. Dramatic Finale does, but that requires something of mine to die. Probably won't happen very much. This probably won't happen very much. Are there things that I'm just missing? Oh, Blot Out the Sky. Yeah, this would be a really cool card to play. I know it's currently in the Elite Pack. I could get some of those just to see if I get Blot Out the Sky, which would be kind of fun. Let's see. But there's also a bunch of things that I very much do not want. So, maybe the better question is, how many cards are there from Strixhaven that I am missing? Let's check that. 10, 20, 25, 30, 34, 35, 36, 41, 44, 45, 46. I'm missing 46 cards from Strixhaven. And so from VIP, I'm going to get like 30. Well, whatever. We'll do it for the lulz. Let's do 2 pulls. I'll do 2 Elite Pack pulls. I think that's fair, right? I'll do 2. I'll see if I can get Blot Out the Sky. Let's see what we get. Nope, it's red. Oh, yuck. That card is garbage. All right, we're going to try one more time. Come on. I want to try you out with the dragon. Oh, it could be. It is not. Well, that's my first masterpiece for the set. So it's something for me to try out later, but that is not Blot Out the Sky. Oh, well. How many other are there? There's a lot. I have a lot of these jewels. I don't use them. What the heck? Let's see if we can get Blot Out the Sky. You want to give it to me? Please? No. That's not it. Come on. Stop going back there. Blot Out the Sky, please. Yes? No. You are not being nice. I feel like I shouldn't use all of these, though. Oh, well. Let's go. Come on. Blot out the sky, please. Yes? No. Very much no. Stop it. Bad. Very bad. Give me Blot Out the Sky. All of the pinkies. All of them? Nope. Yeah. Oh well. No Blot Out the Sky for us. Oh well. We tried. You can't say I didn't try. I used a lot of pinkies to try getting Blot Out the Sky for this. Didn't work. Alright, so we will not go an Inkling deck. We'll use something else. What do y'all have to say? Melik is awesome. Risk it for Senger. I know. No Senger either. Do you need tokens? You don't need tokens. I just really wanted to try it, you know? I really wanted to try it. Let's use more Onyx. I passed Onyx. Where are you, Onyx? There you are. Let's use more Professor Onyx. Goodbye, wonderful deck that I love so much. Silver Quill. Okay. And actually, let's use the Silver Quill command with this. And let's see, what other Strixhaven cards would be fun to run in this deck? Boop. Yep. Definitely going to use that. And Poet's Quill could be fun. And yes, search for Blex. Sure. I feel like we should run some more power creatures. Let's run some other creatures, shall we? What other creatures here would be pretty strong? I could use Beladros with it, but that's not what I'm looking for here. Oh. We could go with... Who's going to be strong? You know what? I know what I'm doing. Prismatic Bridge. And then I want some other things that have enhancements. Enhance. Right? Because I've got 1, 2 things that use enhancements. Actually, Onyx is going to give me enough enhancements. Never mind. Onyx gives me enhancements. Let's use Eerie Ultimatum. Because... Did I spell that wrong? Oh, Strixhaven. Eerie will bring back stuff. And then let's use some Convert to Black, because that's necessary. Convert Black. And these. Alright, let's go with Lockwayne, Agadim. And do I have a third creature? I don't. So for the third creature, let's use... Those are both legendary, so it wouldn't make sense for me to use Extus. So why don't we use... I might as well try Awaken the Blood Avatar. I mean, it's a cool card. Let's try it. Am I doing something foolish? Do I not have enough removal in this deck? I don't have enough removal. Whatever. We're going to try this out. Let's see how Shadrix is. Go, go, Power Rangers! Inklings are your third. Good point. But, I mean, I'm only getting Inklings from Shadrix. So, I mean, we'll see. Maybe Shadrix produces enough Inklings. That's going to be the test, right? Does Shadrix produce enough Inklings on his own? Wow, this is a lot of Enhanced Gems. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Let's get a double enhancement on that Silver Quill, which is nice. And then let's just keep enhancing gems here. Oh, wait. Look, this is getting the enhancements. It was the bottom card in my hand, so I don't know why it wasn't getting enhancements earlier. Let's get a 5 match. That should give it 2 more enhancements, which boosts it to 4 enhancements. And then let's take this black one here. That should boost it to 5 enhancements. Yeah, we've got 5 enhancements on the thing. I don't know what it was earlier, but that was weird, for sure. Let's just get a bunch of mana. Let's get the Lockwayne down and get a crazy Cascade while we're at it. Why not? Let's see. Let's get some more enhancements down. And, oh, that's right. I get Inkling Summoning. Right? This is going to actually give me more Inklings because of Learn. I'm learning, guys. Yay! I do want to get to my third ability, I think. No. I want to try and get none of these. Eerie Ultimatum could be good. Professor Onyx could be good. Search for Blex could be good. Let's get Eerie Ultimatum. I already had an Eerie Ultimatum. I did not already have an Eerie Ultimatum. I'm being silly. Let's get... Ooh, do I want Loyalty? No. I do, actually. Who am I kidding? I want to be able to use my second ability and get a free Eerie Ultimatum, please. Yep. That's exactly what I wanted. Do I have enough stuff in my graveyard, though, to merit using an Eerie Ultimatum? No, I've got Crypt of Agadim, and no. Very much no. So, let's use our first again. Let's try and get something good. This does not count as something good. I'm going to take Search for Blex. I'm going to keep it as Search for Blex. I'm going to toss that Eerie Ultimatum, because there's really no reason to have multiples. And then... Let's take the good match here. That's going to give me another card. Okay. All right, now we get the Inklings. So there's an Inkling, there's 2 Inklings, and... No, I want the bridge in the graveyard. Bridge, go to the graveyard. Okay, cool. Now I want to cast my Eerie Ultimatum. That's going to give me my bridge. I want that. Okay, that's the play now. Okay, so now we're going to do Eerie Ultimatum. The Silver Quill command, do I need you? No, I don't need you. So, what will be my fastest path to an Eerie Ultimatum? Well, why not keep getting more enhancements and just slowly work our way to the ultimatum. Once that dragon comes out, I'm going to have crazy card draw too. So I've got a lot of enhanced gems out. So this should be pretty easy once we get that out. All right, let's use Silver Quill command here. Let's get rid of our opponent's stuff. And you know what? Let's use this again just to throw things in the graveyard. Oh, good. We're gonna get Quandrix here for sure. So let's take Search for Blex. Keep it. Yeah, keep it. And then what am I gonna destroy? I'm gonna destroy my Castle Lochwain. That's fine. Let's destroy Castle Lochwain so we get Eerie Ultimatum here also. So Silver Quill command should get me the dragon here, I think, right? Because it gives me a creature. No. I'm thinking of a different one? Whatever, that's fine. And I still don't even get the dragon from that. Did I not throw the dragon in the graveyard? I thought I threw the dragon in the graveyard. Whatever. I got the dragon anyways. We're good. Dragon time. Banana. Alright, let's get that out of here. And let's see. Let's keep throwing things in our graveyard. Let's definitely enhance some more gems here. And now we're going to toss this. I don't think I want this, right? Each player loses life. Your opponent loses X loyalty. I really don't care about my opponent losing loyalty here. So, shoot. But I do want lifelink. That would be nice. So, now let's see next turn how our dragon does. So let's do this. Sure, I'll take another Inkling summoning. And then this next turn we should finally see how our dragon does. So, alright. Does this enhance anything, maybe? Because we did... Oh, but they're matches, not swaps. Maybe they have to be swaps in order to get the enhance. That might be how that goes. That's not how I want it to go, but that might be how it goes. So let's see. Let's move that up a little bit. Let's use our first again. This time, let's take this. Are there maximum number of these? There are. Okay. Oh, well. And let's get some enhancements going. Let's search for Blex just to throw things in the graveyard. I'm going to throw... You know, I'll pick up the Silver Quill command in my hand, though. Why not? Right? And then let's get our pests. Let's awaken the Blood Avatar to kill that thing. And get the Avatar token. What does this look like? Oh, it just looks like the card. Okay. So we get an Inkling. We then buff everything. Then the Inkling gets another buff. Then Quandrix draws us a card. Okay, cool. Yep. Alright. So these, now to see how the enhancements go. Is it going to enhance more, or are we just not going to see because of how this works? Okay, so here's where this professor is bonkers. Goodbye, hand. Go away. Shoo. Shoo, shoo, shoo. You lose your whole hand. No thank you. I love that so much. I can only begin to tell you guys how much I love that. Just be like, no hand for you. No. Alright, I just want to be able to draw more cards here. How many of these Inklings do I get? Oh no, it's just buffing my stuff because these buff from the enhancements. Okay. Lots of buffs, which is good because we got a double strike dragon out. And so this is going to buff again. But this time it should only do it once. Okay. Nope, it's doing more buffing. Okay, lots of buffing. We get another Inkling token. We're going to get even more buffing. So is this going to buff the Inkling again? No. No, but we get to draw more cards. And we get to keep whapping our opponent. Cool. Bad stuff? No, not bad stuff. No big deal. No big deal. Let's... Okay, we're going to keep Awaken the Blood Avatar. Let's go ahead and... Let's get another Inkling summoning. Why not? since that seems to be what we're doing here anyways. I don't need this prismatic bridge. I have way more stuff than I know what to do with here. Do I want to destroy the pest? Sure, why not? Let's destroy the pest. Let's play another Quandrix, which should bring us pretty close to taking out our opponent since Quandrix has double strike. Not quite. I think my opponent has dies next turn. Yep, we're going to keep the avatar there. Might as well give it half mana. And then our other dude is going to swing in, and that'll be all she wrote. That's going to be a pretty smooth game over for us. I wonder if, even if we don't destroy a creature, I wonder if we still get the token here. Let's check it out. Let's do some card testing. Card testing is always fun. No, you cannot get the token. Oh well. We tried. And then this will enhance. And with the enhancement, it's going to buff up all of our creatures. So let's see. Does it buff the Inkling twice? Does it buff it for each creature buffed for the first time? Yes, it does. Okay. No, it just buffed once. It just buffed once. Okay. So Quandrix is another one that I think is going to do a lot better in PvP than it's doing in PvE. It's still a very good card in here, but I think in PvP it'll just completely melt your opponents and give you a lot of tempo. Now, granted, I could have built a better deck around Quandrix here, but it's not just as easy to use as Velomachus and Tanazir, right? Those two definitely were way easier to play around. Which brings us to... yeah, I'm only using Agadeem's Awakening there, Leather Jacket, to... I'm only using the Agadeem's Awakenings to get the black gem conversion. I don't know that I've ever really gotten Agadeem's Awakening to trigger otherwise, actually. So let's see, should we use Rawl for the new dragon? Let's try Rawl, maybe. Let's try Raw. So we're gonna use our new dragon. So here we're gonna be using. Oh wait, I just want to look at Strixhaven cards first. Just Strixhaven. By the way, I would love to see a standard button. If there was a way to get a button that just showed a standard, that would be super cool. So let's choose Galazeth here. So Galazeth is going to be making a bunch of gold tokens. We want that. Oh, actually, this brings up a good idea. Hold on. Galazeth plus something. There's something that makes like a bunch of artifacts, right? Artifact. What about Artifact Dragon? How will Artifact Dragon? It's from Kaldheim. What about Artifact? Hold on. At the beginning of your turn, if you control 10 or more artifacts, gain 30 loyalty. Okay, so I want something that can spam that, and then if you control 5 or more treasures, you may destroy 5 to pick a dragon and give it full mana. That could be fun. Let's try Magda, maybe. Let's try a Magda dragon deck. Hold on. Let's go back. What's a planeswalker that we would want to spam our third? Oh, I know. I know who I'd want to spam my third every turn with. This guy. Okay. Let's try this. So we're gonna need. Oh, but don't you make dragon gold tokens? Attacks or becomes a target. When a treasure support you control is destroyed, you also make gold. Let's just do a dragon deck, right? Let's just do a dragon treasure deck, right? Yep. We're going dragon treasures. Dragon treasures with spells. That's what's happening here. Dragon treasures with spells all the way. All right. So if we're doing dragon treasure with spells, we're gonna want Ruinous Ultimatum for sure. And then I don't want tokens. Nope. Chromantic Core could be pretty good here, actually. Genesis Ultimatum we don't want because we're going to be trying to cast a bunch of spells. Fervent Mastery is bad. We don't want that. You make tokens, which we don't want. I should have maybe included blue in this, shouldn't I have? Because we want to be getting mana for spells. Let's use Awaken the Blood Avatar for kill, because that's going to give us like direct kill. We're going to actually want some... Oh, what am I doing? Go back to the spells. Where are you? Shatter Skull Smashing. Yes, please. And... Huh? How am I missing Valakut Awakening? There it is. Okay. So if we do something like this, this should be good. And then we run Convert Red. Convert Red. I don't have the new mythic thing for dragons that makes them do boom booms to the boom booms, but you know what? Instead of Embereth, I've got let's use Whirlwind. We want Whirlwind. This is just for card draw. Yeah, let's use Whirlwind for card draw. No Fiery Emancipation? No. Storm the Vault would absolutely love this treasure. Good gracious. Yes, it would. I don't use Fiery Emancipation very much just because it kills so fast. Ding. I meant to use the Mox. I forgot that there's a Mox. Rip. Okay. After this match, we're going to go and get the Mox. Oh, that was foolish. That was so foolish, man. Okay, red and black are equally good. Let's take black and hope we get red. We do. Cool. And we got Valakut. Even better. Darn it. I should be using the Mox right now. I hate it when I do goofies. Oh, that Mox would be so good. What did I draw? Valakut's Awakening? Don't need it. Alright. That's going to give me red gem conversion. There's the Prismari, which is pretty perfect, actually. So you're going to be a meanie puss and do that. Oh, no, don't. Oh, when that thing attacks, it convert. Ugh. Ingest. Convert gems from your opponent's color to void gems. Ugh. Ugh. Whatever. Let's try and get the Prismari down. Let's see how this goes. We're going to start getting gold tokens down. And once I get the Prismari down, I'm going to start getting a bunch of mana, even without having access to red gems. I hate Ingest so much. Alright. I can do this. I'm going to get another gold token down, which is good. The more gold tokens we can get down, the better. Because the more gold tokens we have down, the more that we're going to be getting out of... Ooh, this could actually be a really fun choice. So let's get rid of this Whirlwind over here. Because we can do 20 to those. I do want to get Prismari down here. Do I just not have a way of gaining mana, though? Nope, because of Ingest. Oh my gosh. This is the one downside to having to play story mode only, is you have to deal with playing against the Eldrazi if you want to have like any kind of a match. And so you have to deal with Ingest, which is by far my least favorite mechanic in the game. I actively dislike playing story mode. Alright, now we're going to have to move Ruinous Ultimatum up. The gold is going to give me mana, so I might as well do that, I think. Yeah, okay. Let's get that. Although I think this is still going to be one turn too late because I have to attack. I have to attack with the dragon. And all of this Ingest stuff is happening. This hurts. This hurts so bad. Okay. On the plus side here, I do have a black match. So that's going to help. All right. So the black match will definitely help quite a bit. It's just going to be a question of how much mana do I get for my artifacts here. I get 2 per artifact. So that should be enough to cast Ruinous, right? Because this is going to make an artifact, and then that's going to give... Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to have Ruinous. And so now the next thing is I'm going to need to get Chromanticore ready, maybe? Maybe that's the next play, is get Chromanticore ready, because I'm going to need some life gain here. Because all my opponent's creatures are going to have haste, which is bad. Which is very bad, actually. So let's move Chromanticore up, and then let's try and get a Hellkite Tyrant. Let's see if we can do this. Can we pull this off? I think it's possible. When it attacks or becomes the target of a spell. Sure, let's give these guys double strike. Because who doesn't want dragons with double strike? And then... yeah, okay, let's get some more mana. Let's Ruinous Ultimatum the board here. Get rid of all of my opponent's stuff. And then this is going to get me 1 gold token. This is going to get me... No? Not enough for Chromantic Core? Not enough for Chromantic Core. Oh well. Alright, well we're getting closer. We're getting closer. So here, what if we do this into this? This gives us the other dragon, which is good. Now we're going to get some of these that will get us Chromantic Core. Alright. So now we're going to want to try and get to our third ability. Our opponent gets that thing down. That's fine. So now we want to make a horizontal match to get the land forming if we can. There is a horizontal match with a gold token, so let's do it. And then who do we put Chromantic Core on? That's the question. I think I want to put Chromantic Core on this one, because this is going to give me more gold, right? So this will make it so that I get more mana. Let's keep that. No, your bravery is going to make you go first. You're going to give full mana to whatever that is in my hand. All right, but do we not have enough? Oh, we do. Nice. Okay, so now we've got enough. We've got enough of these to use Luca's third ability every turn, because we just have so much gold out, which is pretty sweet. So let's just bump up the dragons. Let's give our other dragon double strike, because double strike is minty goodness. Ooh, that's a lot of gained mana from those gold tokens. That's a lot of gained mana. That's game over, right? That's got to be game over. Didn't I just use my third ability this turn? Did I not use my third ability this turn? I did. I did use it, and I already have it back again. That's unfair. I'm not complaining, but still. All right, cool. Yeah, that's gonna be game over, right? Yeah, that's game over. Goodbye. Well, that was cool, right? Once we got past the ingest, seems like it would work best in a deck. I know, I should have used Mox Ruby. That's what I get for not having chat. This deck is the magic embodiment of I love gold. It does love gold. Let's put the Mox in, because especially with ingest, this will help us with that ingest nonsense, because then we just need to make a mana field match. We don't need that other garbage. Yeah. It would be cool to try and use it with some other stuff too, but let's see. Let's take out Valakut here and let's throw in the Mox, right? That's the clear big boy play, right? That's the big boy play. We want Mox Ruby in here, because that's also an artifact. So that's going to help me with having more artifacts down, which we want. So it's just kind of like a win-win. Maybe Shadow Spear would actually be a good idea too, because Shadow Spear would help a lot. So all right, we've got the drag. Ooh, this is a tricky one. Okay, so let's start with this one. Okay, so the goal here is going to be to charge up the Shatter Skull Smashing, so that. Okay, cool. How about that? You know what? Let's just give you a Mox Ruby instead, huh? Shall we? And then let's just guarantee that you've got a match right away that's going to be able to take advantage of it, huh? That sounds like a plan to me. Even though I will be able to get that, I'm not going to use it here. I want the dragon. I want to make sure that I use the horizontal match. You guys, by the way, will hear a little bit of noise. My kids just got home from a good day at school, hopefully. So you might hear them in the background. This will be my last match, by the way. So now that the little guys are here, this one will be the last match of the stream, and then I'm going to go and say hi to my kids. They have not yet seen me today for my birthday, so it'll be good to see them. So let's go. Do we have a way of getting the land forming? No. Or the mana field? No. No mana field for me today. Let's see. If I do the red match, that will... Oh my gosh, my red mana bonus is disgusting. Let's do it. So this will make it so that I can get another land down. Let's actually keep the removal spell. And then let's hope that... Nice. Cool. Cool. So we'll definitely be able to, I think, get the mana field here. Yep. Full mana. We like full mana. Full mana is good. And then... I mean, I kind of want the Chromanticore still, honestly. Like, Chromanticore is just such a strong card. All right, let's just do this. Let's just get all the manas. All the manas. Let's go. Oh, man. When I said let's get all the manas, I didn't mean for it to be that effective, but it still was. So let's give Chromanticore to this guy right here. And then let's use Luca's third to do the double strike goodness to...
Happy birthday, Dad!
Why, thank you, sir. It's good to see you. I'll be down in just a minute, kiddo.
I think you can open your presents now.
I think so, too. When I come downstairs, I'll open presents, buddy.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to use our third ability. We're going to give everything double strike. That cuteness monster is my eldest son, and he's very excited it's my birthday. He's been asking, apparently, every single day, is it Dad's birthday yet? Is it Dad's birthday yet? Is it Dad's birthday yet? So it's good. I'm excited to celebrate with the family tonight. It'll be a good night. We're going to go out and get some Mexican food and margaritas. That'll be a really good time. Really, really good time. I like that. All right, so I don't think that we're going to be able to get Luca's third again here. I might be able to actually get this Chromanticore charged up, though. Oh, wait. Who am I kidding? Of course I'm getting Chromanticore charged up. I'm running a Mox. Oh, man, Mox Ruby, why? Why are you like this? Okay, let's give it to the dragon. Why not? Let's just keep making our dragons thicker. Phrasing, Michael, phrasing. Whatever. Let's get a bunch of Galazeths. And then... Alright. Whatever. Destroying the gold token was probably foolish. Ooh, if I don't kill my opponent here, I get to kill him with my third ability. I'm not going to kill him. Yes! I get to kill him with Luca's third. I always love killing things with Luca's third, by the way. It makes me very happy. Unlike my younger son right now, who is clearly not happy about getting his hands washed. Little children. How dare you wash my hands after school and make me not get infected? Goodbye, Duststalker. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was really good. Oh, that was fun. Okay. So this makes it really easy to put the dragons in a tier list right now, right? Which dragons do you want to make sure that you get, and in which order if you're going to get all the dragons? Because they're all good. They're definitely all good. The existence of Mox Ruby and stuff like that definitely detracted a little bit there from our blue-red one. But if we go here slowly but surely, and we type in dragon, because there are only going to be 5 that I have. These are our exclusive dragons. So the number one best dragon for you to make sure that you get is... It's really tough. It's between Velomachus and Tanazir. Velomachus and Tanazir are going to be absolute staples in Standard. If you go up against a Nissa Worldwaker Tanazir deck, it's going to be just as bad, if not worse, than going up against Leafkin Avenger. This thing is insanely powerful. Like, I mean, getting those forest tokens that one match to 983 power was like easy peasy lemon squeezy. Which is just disgusting and disturbing. And then Velomachus between Standard and Legacy, like this is just going to become an automatic staple in any white-red deploy Hazoret deck. And even in Standard, as you saw with that Domri deck, it was just filthy. Like the level of control that you get, I mean, this is going to be an absolute staple in so many event decks. So yeah, Velomachus and Tanazir are going to get the most use for me. Shadrix is also going to get a lot of use. I think this one's the third best. This one, getting the card draw for the Enhanced Gems is pretty good, and just a 5/8 double strike flyer is incredibly strong on its own. And then after that is going to be Beladros. Beladros's conversion is quite good, but I think it's going to make it a little bit more limited because it's black and green instead of your Planeswalker colors. So you're going to want to make sure that you're using this in a deck that gets a benefit from black and green. And then finally, Galazeth, I think, is the least powerful of the dragons. Which is not to say that I think that Galazeth is not powerful. It's just that these dragons are all very powerful. But if you were to get one, I would get either Velomachus or Tanazir. If you were to get two, I'd get 100% Velomachus and Tanazir. If you were to get a third, I would get Shadrix or Beladros. They seem pretty similar, comparable in power. And then if you want to get the whole lot of them, pick up Galazeth also. But they're all crazy good. So, yeah. All right. Whew. The marathon is won. That is all. All 5 mocks and in standard forever are going to be crazy good. So thank you guys all so much for tuning in to the stream. It's been a lot of fun. I've wanted to do this for quite a while now. So it's been really cool to be able to stream with you guys. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to get the chat feature up. If you didn't catch it earlier, my little screen over here is not working anymore. The drivers aren't working, so that's a bit of a bummer, right? So hopefully the drivers are going to be nice to me soon. But yeah, that's it for me for today. I'm going to click the end stream. If you enjoyed the stream, you want to support the stream, in the description of the stream there is like a support the stream on Streamlabs, or if you want to support the channel on Patreon, I always appreciate that. This is not a you have to do it. This is free entertainment. So if you want to watch it as free entertainment, please continue watching it as free entertainment. I think that the free entertainment people are just as important as everyone else. So thank you so much. Thanks again for the happy birthday wishes from all of you. Leather Jacket, I see that. Thank you. You all have a great night, and I will see you guys in a video probably tomorrow. So, good night.